right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the HoN Awakening Tournament #1 here in this new year. 2025 is here, and PK Heroes of Newerth. We got a whole new set of tournaments coming at you. Looking forward to having some fun. Getting things kicked off with day #1. Sure, he's built some earlier items, but I fall in. See your first one of the game, Apex Armageddon. Oh my god, that damage. Vindicator just cut down as well. Great execution, and that's a taste of things to come. Berserker charging in. They're gonna find Kraken. Well, eventually. They say hello. Oh, that's awkward. Kraken actually goes in. Vindicator silence. What is happening? Out comes the ultimate for Profit. The ring of death is down, and down goes Kraken. B-Pro absolutely annihilated the Legion side right now. Berserker will stay alive when it's all said and done. A 4-0 in favor of B-Pro. Kraken's gonna hide in the trees, hoping to expose something, and is very likely. Ooh, there we go. They see him. Oh, he blinks away right before. Well played by Kraken. That's a beautiful spot to hide in. This could be big. Speaking of getting the jump, this is what we're talking about. Kinesis leading the way. Kraken's nearby with the PK. Oh, smoked by Berserker. Awkward timing right there. Jump on a scrap, but no, Berserker's also going to be collapsed on Man, putting the damage into him. Down to no life. The sanitary switch not going to work. Down goes Berserker. Iker provided that aura, but now Kraken releases Kraken on a Profit actually in the backline. The Kinesis blow up as well, and they take out Apex, and now Profit's in trouble. He goes down. That's exactly what I was talking about. Hat trick coming out for Kulik. Wants to use that if Man has to jump again. Oh, mid lane. That's a shrunken activated by Kraken. So Apex toying with him a little bit. Might have bit off a little bit too much more than he could chew. He's doing the heal. Is it enough? Oh my god, it is enough. The burning embers keeping him alive. Bottom lane, Kraken leading the way. Another teleport coming in. Who do they catch? That's Berserker. He's got that playmail, remember, but will it matter? Healing on up. He has to fight this. You're not running, Berserker. What are you doing? Live up to your name, buddy. There was no getting away from that. Him and Profit fall. Refresher just purchased by Vindicator. He doesn't have it yet. Okay, he does just get it, actually. Down goes the melee racks. BKB's activated as initiated from Apex. There's a global silence, though. Coming out by Vindicator. Madman, he needs to get away. He does not have his BKB current. Oh, he's going to activate it, actually. And goes on to Sir Bensington. Sir Bensington trying to joust away. Will do so for the time being. And able to take out Iker. They're going for Kraken now. Madman realizing this is a lost fight. Bottom team smoke. Kraken's in a tough spot. Kraken's in trouble. Kraken's dead. Oh, he's got a shrunk in, so maybe not so good as I thought. TP support, they do not want to let him die. Berserker going for the finish, but here comes that support Nightfall in. Oh, Kraken PK's away. Kinesis ended up TPing in. He's now on the run, though. I cannot believe Kraken survived that. Man, he's like, are we finding this? Oh, Kinesis says, yeah, let's go. Man into the backlines immediately. Going for the scrap. There's the disarm, though, so now he has to be careful with that. Out comes the Profit Circle. In comes the aura from Iker as well as the heals. And then the beat down on Apex. Apex living, though. Man cannot sit on a single target. Finally, Profit's going to be the target of choice. Will get him killed off, but the run is real from B-Pro, and it's not enough. It seemed like Maboven was having trouble there initially, standing on target, but eventually more support came in, including the Kraken. Kongor third, being attempted by the Hellborn team. B-Pro, they got to try something here to come back into this game, but look at the Legion setting up Apex. He'll break the smoke, but here we go. It's initiation time. Armageddon. Iker, though, standing his ground, has the aura active, and now Man shows up. Bensington just melts. That Savage Mace ain't doing a damn thing if you can't attack. And this could be the final fight in favor of NNG. Are they going to catch the teleport out? No, but it's just Berserker and Scrap to defend. Won't be Mega Creep. Oh, yeah, it would be. The middle rack did go down as well, so this is going to be the official spawn of Mega Creeps now as well. It feels like the opportunity for V-Pro, if any. They are going to smoke up. They're running on over. They're definitely aware that something's going on. You got to try something here. Obviously, Bensington, he can Nightfall in when the fight breaks out. Here we go. You got to go for this. Waiting for the timing. This is it. Armageddon off the bat. Here comes the Nightfall. Down goes Kongor. And the release of Kraken, though, used immediately. The turnaround is there for the Legion. The opportunity, they took it for B-Pro. You got to try something. But it is just too much firepower to handle from the side of NNG. Bensington also going to fall, and that really should all but do it. There's the vote to concede. GG, well played. NNG, Noah Nugent. They're moving on to the winter bracket semifinals.
Yeah. Oh, bottom lane again. They're going.
Going aggressive with that transfusion. Thirsty in trouble. But now Icor is the one that has to be a little careful. But you mentioned the life leech. Healing somewhat. Aluna already stunning and keeping it alive. Boo Boo resummoned. And Icor now, he wants to kill though. So he's going to go for it. He gets the kill. And he stays alive actually. I thought for sure it was going to be a trade at least. But no, again, welcome to Icor. He just manages to barely live. He's farming very well on the Magnus, and obviously that's kind of the key.
Mid lane?
Right now, he's going to go to the mid lane because there's initiation. Oh, release the Kraken coming out. Great stun though for Magnus. You have Aluna also joining the party, but Icor clearly not a hero once again that you want to be fighting necessarily or committing too much to. Lord Self-Force is like, I'm going to do what I can. But now with Bubbles also showing up, he's got Kelfield right in. Here comes Swiftblade spinning on in. Eruption there. The stun back in. They do kill Icor, but it comes at a cost likely. Down goes Self-Force as well as Magnus. Oh, who's on Magnus though? He uses them to jump in with the PK as well to get the one kill. Now the energy field. Edgar though in the midst of it. He's still staying alive. But with Swiftblade here, you gotta respect that. Wild Soul's running on over. Magnus done a 1 more second. He is going to be able to stun out in time and survive. Wild Soul sends in Boo Boo. But Wild Soul himself, again, he's still pretty fragile, so keeping his distance right there. Using some harassment. There's a nice charge up from Kraken. Self-Force, he resurrected. He comes, but he's like, I'm here, I'm dead. Aluna, you're also dead. Not much more you can do to stand his ground. But Wild Soul still, getting a little curious here because Omnislash ends up stopping pretty quickly, but Magnus goes down, and so does Wild Soul. That was a little too greedy, it feels like.
Icor's frontlining.
There it is, the Kraken initiation, the blow up on Wild Soul and Magnus. They got the vision, and that's it. The immediate CC and leave. You can't blame them. I mean, this one's obviously been over for a while, and I think you could argue this is. You were hinting at it, Dutch. This was an outdraft.
Lane fair. Oh, Cthulhu missing stun in the bottom lane. Oh.
Forsaken may live because of that.
2 seconds, 1 second.
He's good. Oh, he wants this. Get through the ball. Wants. He's gonna get the angle. He's gonna walk up. There's the stun. Rhapsody will finish the job, but at what cost for him? Rhapsody is certainly in trouble now and is going to die for it, but you know what? They got the Bloodlust. They kill Forsaken.
Actually, Icor running into the Wild Soul here, maybe?
Got this information. Now, what will they do with him?
Rex is running over.
Is level 6. Matrax is ready. Here we go. Wild Soul. There's the collapse. Any TP support? Nothing just yet. Trying to keep his well play with Boo Boo right there. You can tell, again, this guy knows what he's doing on Wild Soul. And now the turn might be. You got Witchslayer coming in. Can he get the Graveyard stun? Oh, just out of range. Only level 2 stun, so Moraxis is going to be fine, but in the end, Wild Soul stays alive. Another slow by Bobo. They go back in, does the Legion team. They want Wild Soul still, but at what cost now? Matrax going to be activated. Somebody may be dying here. Who's it going to be? Wild Soul. The explosion goes off. Yes, the final auto attack to get the kill and take him out, but now it's time to pay. Icor is going to get taken out, and now Moraxis hexed up. You got the chase more from Rhapsody. Staccato stuns maybe? No, he's just far enough, and well played by Critics coming at the last second to push them away and keep Moraxis alive. So
that you want to have activated. Oh, sorry. Is Moraxis going?
Arcane Shield is going to be activated. No, well played not to activate it. Matrax is up. Icor with the leg, but here comes the elephant, and it's time to run for the Legion. Icor, he cannot do so. Moraxis stomps the ground, trying to buy some distance. He has a couple of axes still, but a great Graveyard stun. And Thirsty is like, hey, remember me? I brought the whole team.
Yeah, like a Shrunken is also an item that allows you to push and farm more greedily.
Electrician's dead, so the great catch.
Ooh.
Obviously that Nullifier doing great work against something like Electrician too, but the fight continues. Oh, the Hellborn team does not want to let that kid to death go without some vengeance. Branix though just tears through the Witchslayer. Protected Melody going to be used. Saving Wild Soul. Initially the BKB is activated. Defended Shaman falling in the midst of it. He's going to be terrorized. The KPM keeping it alive, but everyone's dead. I mean, they're just all dead on the side of Linux here. A quad kill for Colic. Oh my god, I mean, you see Colic nearly dead himself. It's just so much damage started happening all of a sudden both ways. But yeah, I'll get to that in a second because this smoke is happening and this could be more kills up here with the Legion. The perfect 5%. He's going to be sheeped off the bat, so good start actually from Hellborn, but Witchslayer is picked off, and now Wild Soul's like, get me out of here. BKB, it runs off, Shrunken has worn off, and now Critics, he jumps on him. He has to fight his ground as Wild Soul. The crippling ball is right there. TP coming in, the buyback as mentioned. Forsaken actually in a bad spot, actually, but there he goes, a silver bullet. slams him down to the ground. Well played by Witch there with a buyback, making use of it, absolutely. Icarus also going to end up falling most likely. Yes, Transfusion not going to save him there, and now Boraxis likely to be the next victim. So, okay, holding their ground does Looter Tier.
Oh.
They want to make
That's
play.
a lot of smokes.
Oh, Icarus like, hey, I found them. Okay, maybe not the best target, but a Critics pops the Shrunken, and he jumps to the backline. Look at that Icarus surviving. We've said that once twice before, but in the backline for second Archer. For second Archer, gonna blow it up. But the support comes in, isn't enough. The ultimate, oh my god, he's gonna live. Are you kidding me? Some way, somehow, he survived. Kills Boo Boo. Down goes Wild Soul, and Rhapsody is also dead. A what? Colic with the hat trick, but that was every bit the team support that kept him alive some way, somehow.
The enemy, like the helper inside using everything on the Iker, and Iker just walking out of it.
Yeah, well, another fight commencing here. Rhapsody just dead. Grinix with another shrunken head. Clearly doing work. Cthulhu fought. Like, wait a second, where's my life going? Trample out, but Electricia cannot do that. I mean, that's GG. It just happens all of a sudden. Clearly, Looter Tier is like, yeah, this is just too much now, especially after the last fight. There's no coming back from that. NNG, Noah Nugent, they are going to the winner bracket finals. Congratulations to them.
He's actually going for the Sinners, which I also do like. But Staff the Master gives the ultimate 60 seconds
Take a look,
cooldown.
Wale Dutch, a stun coming through on top of Boyo Boy. Boyo getting slammed down, no fight, people trying to get on top of him, but a volleyball coming through the creep would actually get it, but Boyo Boy, Easy Clan hooks in, gets a shot on top of the Rhapsody. Rhapsody can't get the media, but it doesn't matter. Thunder as well coming through, just ripping up at the Abyssal Skull. And King Great on the side trying to drain and throw a wave, gets Rhapsody on the back, but Winsy pulled at the spear to get the extra melee damage. A tablet forward trying to push forward. Let's see if he can get Kane, and the spin to the Dragon's coming through, but Boyo Boy's gonna push up on him trying to get it. The spin, the spin, the spin, a volleyball one. Let's see if he volleyballs two. No, I think Boyo Boy's a little scared. He knows that Winsy has crazy damage right now.
Well, Matchbane actually, Ravenor running into the Soul Reaper here, and Magebane.
Oh no, Boyo Boy, you're in the wrong neighborhood. Run, little buddy. I don't think Miyabi could catch him first up, but Rhapsody Bot's actually going to take the kill. Shaman throwing down the cape, trying to get through, but it doesn't matter. He actually didn't get the cast cape down. He just instantly dies, falls over.
Yeah.
Oh no, Kane TPing in aggressively, he's getting ran on. No fight, people putting on the backline, trying to go after Opie. Boyo Boy with a volleyball for the fog, trying to stop no fight, but it doesn't matter. Jarrett's throwing a heal out, trying to push down to the tier 3. PKing under the tier 3 tower with Manblade, gets a kill, and Opie might also be dead here. Blitz trying to catch up with the movement speed, but he's running. He's sprinting quick and trying to get through. No W slow, no fight, people bouncing on the tower. He throws down pod, he's like, dive me. Come on, I dare you. The enemy Kongor, they understand, so they're going to try and make a fight here. Let's see if John tries to get a little snipe from the fog. Easy full clutch trying to go up. He's going through. Winsy walking down Illusion. A shot coming through on top of Winsy. He's stunned down Winsy. Winsy also gets pulled on the Miyabi. Miyabi trying to run away with the putt, but dance moves coming down. This fight here comes the second fall. Easy Clan actually pulling Winsy out, not killing him because they're protective melody, and they just get wiped. Oh no, Dutch. It was almost good. So if you saw there, John, oh, they called GG.
The Monarch might actually be in a bit of trouble here.
The Monarch actually might be a little bit of trouble because that ward actually scouted them walking forward. So Miyabi's trying to dodge in the trees, and Menele went down to look, and Captain Hungy trying to chase him down. Miyabi trying to get the best jukes that they can. And Mr. OK Hotnik sunk, not skilling anything yet. He's scale wall, but it doesn't necessarily matter. A good stun coming through from Menele, a spin, an auto, and that is the first blood for Kevin.
And Sublight isn't not that tanky early on. Oh, but look, this rotation.
Dutchy boy, a nice rotation from Menele. A spin coming through, a Q popping down from Sigma, trying to gain damage. He can't. Menele's actually going to die to tower with stun. Winsy with the jukes to the trees, but he can't pull the dragons back. So Sigma has a chance to kill him. Dragons are coming back. There's one more spin, but Sigma might get the smack off to get the heal. But he's not going to eat turn shot. The secret agent Creep. Oh my god. Creep said, get down, Mr. President. I'm here for you. Bounces Sigma back, and Sigma takes the death. And there's actually a kill top on Miyabi, and a wall coming off the block off Nobodom with the Menele stun. Menele TPing in and getting another double kill. So we got a double kill top, and we got a double kill the mid lane for Winsy. They don't have vision on that, so they don't know that Menele is kind of stealthy boy right now, sneaky boy. But I think Jarrus is aware. Nice wall from Sunkball, pushing back off the trees. Jarrus getting put down. Oh my god, the spin just collecting all of his HP instantly.
You know, with the quicken and whatnot.
Oh, Sunder as well coming on top of Sigma. Sigma popping down anything he can get right now, putting the Undying on top of Winsy, but Winsy doesn't care. He's going to fight through. But the nice Blitzcrank coming through for good. But oh, Yunko coming from the side, trying to get a nice Mummy wall. Oh my goodness gracious, the Wrath of the Pharaoh. coming through though. Mummy Wall coming down, trying to get the Soul Flare kills on top of Nopodon. Nopodon's also going to go down, and he eats his apple because he was hungry. He ends up dying, and the Silhouette actually dies up top, and Miyabi picks up a double kill.
Like, if you look at the amount of damage it actually does, it's only like 240.
Oh, a Quicken coming through the Blitzkrieg, and Winzy just trying to get some Dragon Spins on top of Sigma. Sigma battering out, Menelik cannot save him. That Blitzkrieg and just rolling up with that Quicken just does so much. And again, we saw what I was talking about before, and Jared actually gets stunned up by the Blade, and gets spin, but doesn't matter. No fight people TP in, mana flashing on top of HoN. HoN getting stunned up by the Monarch with crippling pollen, and he blinks back in. Oh, he wants more. He's fighting, but Empath is inside Kevin right now, and Kevin's like, yo, bro, get away from me. You smell. Kevin's actually trying to hunt something here. He has an Empath inside him. He sees Miyabi. So there's a Link on top of Miyabi. Miyabi's going to try and deny the neutrals, but doesn't get the chance. They don't do enough damage. The Link in the spin. And they kind of just have to sacrifice that one. Take a look bottom. Yonko seems like he's getting ran at right now. Yonko just a nice Mummy Wall to come through. Menelay's going to try and slam a stun on top of them, but he can't get there. Snake misses the Q, but a two-man Lava Surge from Menelay. Menelay charging out. His horns are going up and down. Nobodon just popping quick and getting out. Mana Flash running through doesn't necessarily matter, but he's so slow, Sigma's just running him down. Sigma trying to wait for the W cooldown to come down to secure the kill. A nice kill on top of him. But it looks like the Captain Huggy's running behind the tower. Empath's not going to get there. Nobodon not going to try and throw a Blitzkrieg. He can't because they're spinning. Trying to spin another tower, but Winzy's a little too fast. Rather than Vera coming through with the Menelay starting to go through. Mummy Wall coming down. Jared's TPing and aggressively getting smoked too. Nobodon trying to do anything he can right now. He's running. He's sprinting. He's gone, Dutch. He's a fast cat. Or reindeer, technically, in that skin. He's a fast reindeer, Dutch. He said, Santa, please save me. Oh, Kevin actually reacting to the Blitzkrieg with the spin. No fight people coming in with a flash of the anti-magic over the wall with the Mana Rift. And oh, a wall coming through on Yonko. But guess what? He blinks right over. He does not care. Kevin doesn't have any mana, but they don't have any Mana Rift. He's just going to get slapped down. He's cutting him down. And Nobodon takes the death as well. But no fight people fighting. He's just fighting. His name's a lie.
I would like this Silhouette to maybe. Sorry, not Silhouette. Oh.
So the problem is Captain Huggy actually doesn't have spin right now. He used it earlier when he's sitting in the tower. So a nice pilfering coming through. The Blitzkrieg trying to get the kill. A wall blocking everything off. Sundering Vault coming through. They're just going to hide off in the corner. Jonko getting pulled back into the center, trying to make something happen, but he can't. Firebomb bouncing up and down. Menelay with a two-man stun coming through in a good angle. Once he gets done, but it doesn't necessarily matter. No fight people just going in the wall and just killing him. Sigma trying to do anything he can on top of no fight people. Huggy stunned down again with the Omni Slash coming through. But Winzy tabbling out, his dragon still spinning. Sigma, he's still smacking. Empath trying to throw any spells he can. Sigma chasing down with the life tap on Winzy. Winzy ends up going down, but no fight people trying to man up on top. Okay, Hot Nick, but he blinks and gets stuck in the tree. Sigma sees him. And Sigma with the Certissima gets the kill. He's gonna chase down Nova, then he has no mana. It doesn't matter, he's a little bit fast. Run, Sigma, use your legs. Use your legs. A nice Q coming on top of him, and okay, Hot Nick with the wall, but doesn't bounce it back on the low ground, so end up not picking up the kill. I think he feels like he needs to do damage. Flare revealing everything mid, Sigma actually coming through with Empath trying to get through. A nice blink stun by Menelay with this PK, and Nova getting actually Cleansing Wind, trying to run out, but the tablet pushing forward doesn't necessarily matter. That's a good kill. Miyabi doesn't have a TP, a wall blocked him off the stairs. He says, you're not allowed to take stairs, go fly somewhere else. Crystallis trying to get anything done, and Sigma's just going to slam damage. TP coming through the Crystallis, they don't necessarily have the damage. The BM last smack. So nice kill on Sigma. Sigma actually pulling the game back. Their team fight presence is really good. Menelay, really good PK stuns, you know. Sometimes he's stunning air. Hey man, we all miss. It's okay. It happens.
Some people just miss more than others, you know.
Yeah, that's fair. Magnus coming in with the PK stun on top of no fight people. No fight people getting put up with Rabbit of Zero with a wall down, but they can't get through it. Smaller coming down and actually getting the kill Steam Bath. Sigma trying to run forward with the wall, trying to get anything done, can't necessarily get it. Firebomb coming down, but they really don't have any follow-up for it. Again, Menelay PKing and just getting those good lava surges. You know, he might have missed 17 earlier, but he's hitting the ones that matter now. Okay? That's what matters. The team himself is actually super huge. 5-man smoke trying to get through. Menelay's actually going to break a Thunderbolt on top. The path tabling out. Jared's actually grappling in and getting Omni Slash right away, getting cut down. That was really not that good, but no fight people actually picking up the kill on top of Farah. But Yonko buys back, trying to TP back in to see if he can do anything here, but I don't know if he has the angles. Captain Huggy just trying to spin, trying to get out. The Spell Sunder damage was a little bit in, you know, it was there. It was spooky. It was scary. but Sigma's actually gonna run back uphill, and there's 4 people there, but Yonko returned in time to get a double Wrath to the Pharaoh, double tablet up, but Winzy's actually chained up at the wall. A spin coming through, they're gonna kill Winzy on the side. Miyabi's still trying to do anything he can, but he can't get a Crystallis to save his carry. Captain Huggy getting tablet up, pushed forward, the big P, the big push, a chain coming through on top of the mage mage. The mage mage actually gets stunned up. Oh no, but the max distance wall wasn't enough to pull him back. No, she just got cut down.
Yeah, so, like, I think he just needs to...
counter coming through, but oh no, Captain Huggy trying to go in to kill the illusion, but switch to the illusion, BKB pop, trying to do any damage they can to Kevin. Sigma just tablets downhill, but they have a token, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Sigma just trying to man fight. Man over man coming in with a PK stun, whiffs everything, but that's okay. He's done better. No fight people trying to get anything again on Mentalay with a nice little take all your mana away, shut up idiot, and Jairus gets stuck in a wall. Jairus gets cut down, but Wincy coming back with a buyback. No fight people buyback as well, coming through with the Sunder as well, trying to get anything. Sigma's gonna go down for the first life, but Empath comes out of Sigma while he's dying on the floor. Sigma back up trying to do anything. A quickening coming through with a pilfering and a nice blitzkrieg on top of him. But Sigma's peak, oh my god! Tableting up to the tier 4s to get the kill on Winzy. But Kevin, he's back! He's spinning! He's slashing! And that's a pick up kill on no fight people blinking out. He missed the attack, but he comes through and picks up the kill on Miyabi. But a nice blitzkrieg on top of Huggy to try and get the kill, but the heal just coming through. He's okay.
And I think the mage main did way too little with the farm that he had.
Oh my god. Take a peek at Captain Huggy just sprinting in with Empath and Jiro through. They have wards down. Sunder's wall coming through and attack comes through. Brother Pharaoh going in on top of Jairus, but Jairus actually just melts down the Pharaoh. And Captain Huggy trying to do anything he can. Captain Huggy's actually getting eaten alive right now by the Silhouette. The Silhouette's starting to turn and do damage. He walks back into Wincy because idiots. Back is Wincy in the face! Hits him in the head with the hammer and says, "Fuck off, nerd!" Actually ends up turning the kill on Wincy, but not trying to flex bird. Oh, Mentalay actually dodges the stun. That wasn't Mentalay's fault. Wincy buying back again. Oh no, why are we pausing the game in the middle of a fight? Oh. Interesting. Okay.
I think Magmus was lagging a lot, yeah.
Yeah, Magmus was lagging a lot, and I guess they're just deciding that they were going to,
yeah, but
CC anyways,
like,
they figured it wasn't a chance. Mentalay and Captain Huggy are going to try and set something up. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to see, Wincy again with the toss, but it doesn't necessarily matter. Dick confirming the kill on Yonko. Yonko dies in the tower, but a nice Dick coming through. The first Nightfall on top of Mentalay's head, and he dies. Yonko died for a second time. Yonko might actually go down for a second. A nice poke from the Lance along in the cheeks of the Raws. They do. Oh, Sigma trying to chase down the worm. The worm's just gonna dig out. Stuns miss. Yonko's gonna try and path the destruction up to catch him. A nice barrel roll to slow down. No fight people. No fight people putting down the crystal field, but Sigma just running away from it, going a little stealthy boy, stalking him down, sniffing him out, and picking up the kill. Nymphoria is actually going to TP. Let's see where they're TP2. TPing in the jungle on top of the board to try and get Wincy. Wincy gets picked up by a nice tornado, followed by a dig stun, followed by a path of destruction to pick up the kill.
Oh, wait, look at Vindicator.
Oh no, Vindy, you're in the wrong neighborhood. Miyabi level 7, putting down books that can't stun, but Yonko coming through the path of destruction misses. Miyabi raises a hand, tells him to shut up. A Nightfall coming down, landing on top of the Joust, getting the kill, hitting everyone with the Joust, and a mass TP to the bot, and they pick up the kill, and the Vindicator doesn't even die. Yonko actually currently getting smacked down, trying to path the destruction through the trees, but he also breaks down the trees so they can chase him. Jairus throwing a Joust from downtown Julie Brown, picks up the Joust on top of Yonko. Yonko gets stabbed down by the Lancelot in the cheeks. The dig timing was a little bad, but it doesn't matter because Wincy has the throw. Throws him in the sky, gets the kill. Look at mid. Sigma actually just burned barrel rolls again away. Dig coming through with earth shattering, coming through big crystals on top of Wincy feeling PK, and a Nightfall just landing on him to take the kill. And Jairus right now 9-0-4, playing an amazing game. Already has a hyper crown going on the side for BKB, Bakimba, if you will. Crystal Field was good there. PK forward on Winzy. Again, throwing him up and just bringing him to the dig. We saw the dig combo there. Kelfield down on Kevin. No, Captain Huggy. Captain Huggy trying to juke. Mentalay trying to stun through. Whisk the stun doesn't get anything. Silence coming through on the Vindicator. Tell everyone to shut up. Yonko can't use spells for fun. A Joust comes from downtown Julie Brown, picking up the kill on top of Mentalay. Path the destruction up the trees to try and get away as they're trying to run, but Jairus is trying to hunt, trying to get anything he can. Novodon kicking a shell for it, trying to find Huggy, but Huggy gets out. A Silence throwing trees, enemy goes auto cover, doesn't take any damage. They're fighting on the tower trying to kill Yonko. A dive with the book and a jump from the back end to kill Captain Huggy, and Yonko go down for life 1. But he's about to revive, they're TPing out. What are they gonna do? Yonko trying to run forward, trying to get anything can with the night. Sigma running in with stock, trying to barrel on top of Wincy. Can't get Wincy to the side. We're gonna kill Miyabi. No Novadon just trying to play in the back because he's going to shell shock into the trees. There it is. They don't know where he went, but Sigma throws out the red board to try and go through, but Menelay doesn't see it in time, and they can't pick up the kill. It pays dividends to build based on what your laning phase is. Oh, no, oh, the Vindicator cell is coming through. Turtle. No. He has a chance to get out because of Vindy. Oh, the trees, but they can't kill him. Say, give me Bensington, one of my main heroes. Oh,
never mind.
Oh, they're team support.
They're ready for him.
They actually made it. They were ready this time. It's not coming to the barrel roll. A little lightning bug flying out the Lotus Pool, and Captain Huggy said, "You're in the wrong neighborhood, buddy. You're in the wrong neighborhood."
They have been 4 ports, so this could be big. Although, like, the team support is here.
They have Vindy silence, but they pick him up in time. Sigma Boss Beam came through the side. Jairus gets actually pop Geos and get out. And Nofadon in the background throwing down a Kelfield, but he's just getting smacked. But Wincy coming in with the stun and the throw, trying to get anything happen. Sigma getting the knife off coming through from Sigma. Sigma's going to get Lance along, poke down. Miyamo's just throwing on attacks on Yonko. Yonko's going to die for the first time. That is a mortal on Jairus. And the Geo's just silencing our poor boy in the background. Yonko gets spawned on top of a bookie book. Yonko said, "I can't read," and he dies. They're going to go down on top of the Vindy to try and get something to happen. They TP on the hill. They actually get stuck on the high ground. Captain Huggy's stuck in the trees. He can't get through. A book going down to silence them, and a silence coming through the Vindy. And Geo's can actually dig PK on top of Sigma. Sigma is trying to get anything happen. No fight people going down now, but Sigma gets hit by the Nightfall, and he has no mana. He gets bashed. He's trying to stalk away, but he can't get away because the bash is too strong. A book goes down. He gets a kill. Wincy actually kills another one on the back line. A TP was a little bit grief there. They got stuck on the hill, hit by a book, and then silenced up. Wincy actually trying to get on top of you. Oh my god, Captain Huggy reacting instantly to Wincy TP with a Bensington joust, stuns him so he can't get thrown. But Menelay doesn't understand that the throw didn't go off, so he just gets chucked up and punched down. And Captain Huggy stayed a little bit too long and dies too. A mortal Jairus running through the map, cutting him up like hot butter on a sunny day. 18-0-8.
And oh, look at this. There's an N4 port coming.
I don't know if this is the fight you want, though, boys. Oh, wait, it's only solo N4. He just tried to steal it, but didn't get it. Oh, man. He only solo ported in to try and steal it. It makes sense. He wanted to make sure they didn't get the token, but in the end, it didn't necessarily matter.
And actually, bottom lane, look at this.
A dig coming through on Yonko. Yonko to get dug right away with the book down, with the spin coming through on Jairus. Jairus trying to do as much damage as he can, trying to slash through. Who gets first blood? The first blood goes to Jairus.
They are playing really aggressively. It does a little bit bother me that they're not buying dust. Because I feel like a lot of times here, if they had... Oh, that is a good hook on the madman. Oh my god, sunk on a hooker. That is a different story as usual. The Pharaoh is just not really killable.
Oh, look at Sigma. Sigma actually walking forward and dodging the dig, getting aggressive on top of Wincy. He actually didn't see him on the tower. That was 100% a mistake. But it worked out in the end, and here comes Sunkabab. Hookaman. He's actually going to just eat the dig on top of no fight people, and he's going to end up just dying. Throwing the shackle, trying to pull Wincy under the tower. The agonizing Moz doesn't kill Wincy. Wincy still has DD, so it's auto attack. A nice apple play by Sigma trying to dodge the trees, but it doesn't necessarily matter. That turret shot's not going to kill. Willow trying to come through, dodge by the dig, getting on top of Sigma. Sigma getting put down. Undying coming through on Sigma. A light tap coming through the auto attack, and a nice Decisive to confirm the kill with the barrel roll coming from the Madman.
Supporting.
There they gonna go. Oh, a very good port to get into the range of the stacks. And Captain Huggy picking up a nice kill with the Q.
Getting stacks.
Dutch take a peek top. They're trying to dive the Madman, but they get a mass TP. No fight people trying to come through, but can't get a dig because he's stunned up by a Zeal. A Dust coming through on the Madman with Overload, but he can't get the last auto attack. But his Q's coming up soon. He has about 3 seconds left on the Q, but the barrel roll coming through doesn't necessarily matter. The silence comes through, so he can't press Q to confirm the kill. And oh my god, Novadon just on the cusp of that Q. Doesn't get hit by the electric tide, and a TP out, and Menelay actually throws down a Lotus, a volatile pod, as he's TPing out, blows up, he's about to die, and Captain Huggy gets to keep his streak.
Oh, actually mid lane?
Oh no, mid lane getting TP'd on the wall coming down from Wrath. Did he use Wrath Pharaoh? No, he didn't. He just walked up and walled him, and they TP'd in with
Oh.
the teleport to get the kill. And Captain Huggy's running under the tower. Miyabi draining down Miyabi's soul's blessing with the overload, picking up the kill on top of Miyabi hitting the tower. Nobody trying to run in with the dig coming through. Captain Huggy gets hit by a dig with his volatile pod down. Volatile pod explodes, healing enough. But Captain Huggy's getting eaten down, trying to do any damage I can. Electric Tide coming through, and he gets killed! The Zeal actually ends up stunning out and canceling the auto attack that wouldn't kill Captain Huggy, but he picks up the kill on Menele. But a support for 4, we'll take it all day. Jers is hiding in the trees, trying to witch, try and come out. He's gonna spin, try and deny the tower, try and get any gold away. A Shackle coming down, he doesn't deny the tower, goes to Sigma. Sigma, Bigma, Fofigma, Momigma picks up the tower kill off a scrappy fight in the mid lane. 6 GPM.
Torture might be in a little bit of trouble here.
Oh no, Shigma, you're about to get cut in half, buddy.
No way.
Good. Oh, what a juke, but oh, Miyabi with the book. Unfortunate. Miyabi didn't throw that book down.
No way!
What? What? Huh? What just happened?
He stunned it right in time.
Sigma might
Madman
get caught up by the
ends the
Madman and the mushroom.
he
So force
misses.
throwing down the Undying. Oh man, Sigma's just trying to pump as much damage as he can, but the Undying going through. But Sigma's actually chunking out Wincy, dodging all the Qs. And 4 report coming in, but there's no volatile pod to save from the Undying because healing doesn't matter. So Sigma actually goes down. Wow, no, he lives, Self-Force. Oh, Sigma, can you see it in time? A good snipe with the chain reaction on top of the Miyabi's head, if you will, to get that stun up.
And the Madman is being bullied.
Kill. And Madman is getting bullied behind the tower. Captain Hug has no fear. Soul's blessing, Soul's wrath. All the souls coming through with the big kills. And Captain Hug is going to keep going. Volatile pod coming through, not dropping the heal. They're getting the max heal anyways. It doesn't matter. That's a good kill. That is 11 in a bloodbath. Captain Huggy said, "Yo, dog, you won 20-0 on me last game. Let me show you how it's done." Oh, Sigma running down on Jers right now on the bot. And Jers is just forced to burn spin. And Jers is just getting ran down. Oh, a nice juke on Jers went left, but then swing right. But guess what? The agonizing bonds was just enough to pull him back to kill him with the auto attack with the Dreamcatcher proc. BT dubs, Dreamcatcher, broken item. Winzy bopping W trying to get away, but Captain Huggy, he wants more. He wants more. He's thirsty. He wants blood. Soldier coming through, shooting down the Vindicator, killing him in 3 auto attacks, by the way. A dink, a donk, and a bonk. And now Sigma is just rolling up on this smoke with no fear. No fight gets revealed, but no feat gets revealed, and Sigma just doesn't care.
He is actually alone. He's alone.
But look, Sigma had tokens, but he just got blown up. Vindicator silenced while he was dying. So he's actually reviving, so he gets to use all the spell sets. Not the best Vindy ult, but it necessarily doesn't matter. Wrath of Pharaoh coming in, Yonko mummy walling everything in. Actually, oh no, buddy. That's the big part about the Vindicator that we talked about earlier. Pharaoh just throws, wall, look goes in there. Yeah, but Jers might actually.
5 seconds.
Jers is shrouding to the ancient camp, so they try and circle back from him. Winzy crossed over a ward. Okay, Sigma sees Winzy trying to do anything, but he's just trying to go. A solo Omni coming on top of Sigma, kill Sigma. Sigma actually got the stun on Omni again. By the way, he was just spinning, so it didn't necessarily matter. Stunned out Winzy, but Captain Huggy's going to try and get a pickup kill on Winzy, trying to wait for Conduit. A nice silence by the Vindicator, tries to pop it with Geos, but the Electric Tide doesn't make it. He's just going to try and hit the tier 3. Tabla coming forward to try and kill Miyabi. Miyabi getting shot down in the streets by Mr. Captain Huggy. Captain Huggy, immortal.
Yeah,
Tower, and Jers coming in spinning, but he hits with the team by Hot Nick pulls him back with the ult. Doesn't necessarily matter with the shackle. He can't get away. Winzy has to run away and disengage. Another kill for Mr. Huggy. Volatile pod, boom! There's 400 HP. I heard you had half HP bar. Well, guess what? Here's more.
Yeah, the Geomancer just wasn't there, even though the Corrupt Disciple dove like really deep.
Wrath of the Pharaoh on top of Winzy. Winzy coming through. Dig coming through with the Earth's Grasp and a nice Crystallis. Just trying to get any crystals down that he can. A Wrath of the Pharaoh wall locking down Nofa and No Fight Poppy. They break down the wall. Yonko stuck inside the book. He can't hit the book. He's disarmed. Nofa trying to run back. No Fight Poppy ends up dying. Miyabi getting killed by the Geos, but they take the life of the Corrupted Disciple. Menele is still on top trying to get a kill on top of Nofi. Can't do it, but Menele's get TP out. They don't have the damage to kill him. And unfortunately, Captain Huggy takes his first death of the game. Great dividends. Okay, Sigma with the Invincible popping off, getting a kill on No Fight Poppy, but Winzy coming in trying to do anything, trying to pop anything, and Undying on top of Sigma. So the ult will be paused while he is in range of Sigma, Bigma, Fofigma, Fofigma. And he can't heal necessarily because guess what? It doesn't matter if you have a Remore. It doesn't matter if you have willpower. Undying makes you not heal. An empty coming in trying to get anything.
Oh, that's
and
the
Sigma ends up. Oh my god, the Dreamcatcher actually picking up the kill.
Most of it is like magic damage, and Fora plus Corrupt Disciple in the base, ready to TP, and they do actually TP there. They are ready to fight this.
Captain Huggy coming through, trying to get anything on BRB, getting smoked down by Genjir. They're going to try and push up, but Winzy's got a low HP, and Undying coming on top of Captain Huggy. Captain Huggy popping Geo trying to kite out. Tablet down the hill, but Jared's just shrouded with eye. He doesn't know he's there. Omni Slash coming through on Captain Huggy, but there's an eye, so he can't disjoint it by going shroud, so he ends up dying in the end. Metalade throwing down volatile pod, but the counter from Jared is almost one-shotting him with a crit. My god. The double damage. Too much damage coming through. They have to run out. That was a little bit of a greedy play, I'll admit. But here comes Sigma. Sigma, Big Muff of Figma trying to go through. He can get agonizing bonds on top of Jares on the illusions. He can't. He's going to try and hunt the Madman. It doesn't pick up anything for it. So yeah, it's 1,020 damage.
Oh, they're going
right now. Wrath of Pharaoh on top of Winzy. Winzy just popped back, so he doesn't have buyback. But guess what? A Tappling 4 trying to pop the Geos to try and get away. Mudwall can't go down because of Silent Book. Again, this Vindicator has been throwing Book on every single Buffy Ball, which has been causing problems for these team fights. Prisoner up, pulls back Jared. Jared shrouds out. They don't have an eye. The dust comes through. Electric Tide killing him. So.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, Jared's a nice spin on Sigma. They picked Sigma with the Vigma ult. Mentally getting cut in the background, and Sunk trying to get Yonko's trying to get a Wrath of Pharaoh. He's not going to go in, and Captain Huggy going up.
I don't know if Menelay is going to live.
No, a nice, good PK tick to get the kill. Yonko has an eye, so he's just going to try and get away.
The base is taking a lot of damage, though. The
Oh my god, a PK hook from Sunk getting a nice two-man picking up no dig. Wow, no fight actually misses the PK dig. The book coming down, but Wincy's actually stuck right now. Wincy's getting eaten alive by Sig from the TP. BKB coming through, just trying to do any damage he can. He doesn't have his R on, so Wincy actually lives because he has his R on. But Captain Huggy kites out, gets some good auto attacks coming through. The tablet's on to dig, but Jared's coming through the back line through Shroud, but they see him over the eye in the wards, they just run away. He can't get the Omni on Captain Huggy, but Captain Huggy's still bleeding down from the Undying, and he actually ends up living in the end.
Yeah, but the base is dying slowly. And the staff almost paid off. I almost was forced to eat my words there, but no.
Captain Huggy tabling up to get the tower, and Jared's trying to
Ooh,
run
he got a
Gango
spin-off.
with the Wrath of the Pharaoh, but he has a spin-off, so Gango might die here, but he saved Captain Huggy. Yeah, they need to be careful here. They are trying to go, oh my god! Sunk went in instantly and just got blown up, but now they have to TP away from the base because they have waves bleeding. But Wincy's TP gets canned by the Wrath of the Pharaoh. Not by people hiding off the corner trying to dig through, but he can't. The damage coming to Captain Huggy is a little bit too much. No fight, people. Please, no fight. Trying to run away, but the pod examining Val. He gets hit by a Zeal, and he dies in the process.
So the Hellburn side, like I think the biggest problem that the Hellburn side has here is that there's still 2 buybacks. Oh, actually, there's
Geo
buybacks
just
going in.
back, so Geo PK4 getting a nice dig stun, but again, they don't have any follow-up for the crystals. Jared's in the back line trying to get anything he can. He tries to get the Wrath of the Pharaoh out, and didn't end up dying a little bit too fast. Madman's actually sitting on top of Metalade, just autoing, and Captain Huggy, well, you know, he's trying to pick up anything he can. Jared can't really do anything about the wing bow, so he's just gonna try through. Shao coming through, getting a smack on Sigma. Sigma flying back, trying his best, but it's not enough damage. Captain Huggy's actually gonna go down because Jared gets bashed. Sigma gets the TP back to base.
Actually, Sheepstick
Captain
on
Huggy
the
tried to
here.
shoot. Oh no! Winzy getting Sheepstick down, turning into a clacking jaws of teeth, getting shot down. But no, but TPing him with BKB, but Captain Huggy has some damage trying to pump through, do anything he can. He still has BKB ticking, and a nice PK dig by No Fight, putting the crystals on the side, zoning the fight out. No Fight trying to get anything he can. Sigma still healing, Captain Huggy has the Undying, so Sigma healing, and on the side, our boy Sunk going in, getting a nice pick up on the Night Howl, right, Madman, smacking him down, and Jared's trying to run him with an Omni Slash, and guess what? Sunk's still alive from all the healings, while Towel going through. Captain Huggy ends up he buys back to come back.
Yeah,
the
that's
fight
it.
just was a little sloppy. Ladies and gents, that is a 2-1 on the side of Vinicus, with the final game of the Corrupted Disciple coming through from Captain Huggy, playing out of his mind. Sigma playing a good torturer game.
Alright, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to day number 2 of the Paradise League HoN Awakening Tournament number 1. Our winner bracket finals are here. We got 2 series going to be coming at you, kicking it off with the winner bracket finals, a best out of 3. These 2 teams getting here without losing a series yet. Somebody will be bounced out to the lower, though, and somebody will be going to the grand finale. It's Noah Nugent versus Vinicius. This should be a good one. Thai team versus a European squad. Looking forward to this one big time. 1-versus-1 battle. That's the Undying activated. On to Armadon. Nice dodge right there, but it looks like nope, never mind. He is going to live. Oh, and actually go for the turn. No! The new kids. Mind games right there, and in the end, Lord Southforce does win it. These Thai teams in general. Forsaken's running into a death trap. Vindicator's kind of nearby. There's the global silence to try to save initially. Ultimate crippling. It's not going to be enough damage, though. Vindicator makes his way over, but now Vinny's in a horrible spot. Gonna at least go for the kill on Monarch. Does take him out, but a quick turn onto Vindicator. So yeah, running into the death trap. Meanwhile, top lane though, it's Tundra and Armadon coming together to kill Lord Southforce yet again.
Because like meanwhile, look at where the bird is. Actually mid lane.
Bottom lane too. There's action all over the place. There's a mid kill on Defiler, but bottom lane Flux is getting low. The Steam Bath hiding inside. Yes, Flux gets taken out. Forsaken Archer. Of course, plenty of damage providing that crippling volley. Connects on a Monarch now. No chance for him to get away, and ends up being a couple more kills for Calling.
Just creating space for this Forsaken Archer. That is like a large part of it, because this Armadon easily. Oh,
that's
actually going
in, right? Yeah. There's Avalanche Illusion right there. That's really everyone is here actually all of a sudden on all expulsion, and down goes Midwinter. He just literally ran into every single hero on the opposition. I mean, you can't blame him. He is feeling very powerful right now, but clearly not the fight to take. And now Magnus, ooh, nice TP out, actually, just in front of them. Southforce, he knows something's up. He is going to be very defensive here, but they're just going to dive this. Look at this. All the TP's coming in. This is going to be a risky gank. They are going to get the kill. The Puzzle Box Minions doing so. The haste doing on Tundra, allowing him to run away. Nice discharge, but it's still not going to matter. They might catch up to Vindicator, and it looks like they are. So at least one couple. Look at Tundra. He's like, all right, let's continue fighting. He goes in, takes out Monica. Oh, my God. Flux just evaporates. That Mauler puzzle box level 3, you just saw the damage coming out, and now Prisoner is likely dead as well. Defiant's like, wait a second, where did my team go? Unholy Expulsion is active. That's a quad kill. Are you kidding me? Does he go for the Annihilation? I mean, with the Unholy Expulsion, probably not. It is going to wear off there, though. And yeah. Keep it his distance. So well played by Midwinter, though. There we go. They're going to find it. He just immediately pops the ultimate. He's like, all right, I guess I got to fight this. He gets taken out, but meanwhile, Midwinter gets a kill on Defiler in the middle lane. So, an eye for an eye there.
Oh, they're going?
Yeah, they're definitely going. Beautiful stun to start. Nice cleansing wins immediately from the Monarch, allowing for a getaway chance. Prisoner gonna get a sacrificial lamb. He's like, all right, I guess I'll do what I can. They go back in, actually. Flux running in. He's got the discharge. It is just absolute chaos in the midst of this fight. But Forsaken Archer's like, thank you very much. Sitting in the back lines, just putting in the right clicks. That's going to be a GG. Like, this is a spot where you'd a little surprising to see a GG call, but at the same time, not really. I mean,
yeah, that was double damage, by the way. Oh, Geomancer going mid lane against the Kraken. Oh, it stunned him.
Charged in. He's in trouble. Going for the kill, and Pebbles first gets the kill, but at what cost? He is going to get taken out. But you know what? Considering the situation, if you're Kraken, you're fairly happy with the outcome there. And
Pebbles finding the Pharaoh here.
Yeah, chucks him in, Falcon Punch. No, the walls come up, but Deadwood, he's lurking. He wants this kill. He's got the ultimate still. Is it even necessary? It doesn't seem like it. Oh, maybe it was. Oh no, that's awkward. There's the toss and there's the kill. So they do get it when it's all said and done, but a good chase there on Pharaoh. And a good smoking from Pebbles, who now gets an Illusion Rune and heads right back to the mid lane. So we are seeing Midwinter do what he does best, become active mid lane. Kraken nearly does. Geomancer going for it. But now Geomancer, oh, nice stun by the Moon Queen actually with the Lunar Beam, and Pebbles cuts off Kraken. Gets the kill. The Fissure will take out Geomancer, but it's a hat trick coming out for Pebbles.
Instead, he chose to max the W.
They want to steal these stacks. And nice Fissure cut off right there. Geomancer in a little bit awkward of a spot now as a result. Meanwhile, there's kind of a mid-fight taking place. Deadwood goes down. Pharaoh, the one rotating in. Looks like Wrath of the Pharaoh was already used, and he's trying to still run away from this Pebbles, but gets cut off by the Vindicator, and there is the kill now on the Pharaoh. But Fissure, no, it's going to be canceled. You see Kraken also from the side. His release of Kraken was used already. Geomancer stunning on in, being annoying. Behemoth, there comes our first arena source from Calamity. Calls down, and oh my God, that was some damage. Hat trick coming out from Calamity.
Oh, he is in trouble.
it is funny you say that because Moonbeam is now level 3. He is actually leveling it up. Go figure. Running away there, Wrath of the Pharaoh hit. Vindicator doing his best to help his teammate. Will do so, sacrificing his own life, but Dutch, it's already 11 to 10 hero kills, and there's more to come. We're only 10 minutes into this game, no surprise. Pharaoh, he does eventually get caught out. The heal at the last second keeps him alive. They do kill Geomancer in return as well, but Pharaoh, no way he gets out of this. No, Lex Taliota's snipe helping to finish off the kill. Calamity would be another big one. She had such a great start, but that's going to be back-to-back deaths on her now. Slowing things down. Colic, credit for the kill, gets that payback, but now Kraken and Behemoth show up. So it's just one after the other, but is this worth it? Uh-oh. You got Sigma trying to run away now. Nice toss on them both. Has Stalagmite still. Not able to find the angle, though. Kraken. Oh, does he go for the random stun? Yeah! Half a second short.
Ooh, that's a good wall from Behemoth.
That's a great wall. Sets up the Wrath of the Pharaoh. Now Pebbles in a horrible spot. This has definitely been a greed at its finest. I mean, you can see where he is in the first place. He's literally farming in between the tier 1 and the tier 2 tower mid. So it was just a matter of time before they may collapse onto him, and sure enough, they do. Now trying to deny the tower, but look at Deadwood. He comes in. He wants to kill him, and Behemoth the heal's not going to be in time. Gets the kill. Uh-oh, but now he's trapped. Deadwood, speaking of greed, maybe this was a little too greedy. He's like, all right, I got to get out of here. Throws out the Willowmaker and then runs. And you know what? He may actually live, especially with Geomancer showing up the crystal field, zoning them if anything. Can explode. Doesn't really hit anybody. Deadwood, another grasp. Here comes a Moon Finale, though. You gotta respect that. And they do not. Nymphora ends up going down. Pharaoh with the trap, but now Pharaoh's by himself as well. And Pharaoh gets killed before he can take out Moon Queen. What is happening in this mid lane? It just seems like greed all over the place. And they take out or that was actually Nymphora, excuse me. Finishing the job right there, another kill, and they get the tower kill. What's going to be a denied tower ends up being all those hero kills and then the tower kill on top of it.
The Moon Queen is farming better now. He was at 250 GPM. He now has that outbounce and is Moon Queen. Oh, Moon Queen.
Going for this is so risky. Oh, he gets the kill. He dies for it. Vindicator ends up kind of just doing his thing as best he can, but actually Colic with the credit for the kill, so 1-for-1 trade. Geomancer is also eventually chased down and caught.
Pharaoh might be in trouble.
That should be a free kill. The combo with the double damage rune. Yeah, no chance to get away there.
Yeah. But, so what we... Oh, Pebbles.
It just ain't stopping. Thunder's fault, and just in case. Behemoth throws out the shock, man. That's one of those, damn it, you are definitely not getting away kills.
Yep. Top lane, the Moon Queen may be baiting here a little bit.
Oh, definitely baiting. There we go. The charge misses. Oh no, he missed the charge. Release Kraken comes up, but he immediately gets evaporated. Pharaoh runs in late, trying to still finish the job, but it might. Moon Queen, yes, he does go down. So at least they take out the Moon Queen, but likely to be a cost. Obviously, there's fight happening bottom lane as well. Down goes Pharaoh. Look at the bottom. And it looks like Geomancer does get picked off.
Funny enough, actually 3 people smoking here. Deadwood, Pebbles, and Geomancer looking to maybe collapse on someone here.
Yeah, it's been a couple of minutes since the fight. It's about time. They're definitely looking. Pebbles, here we go. The exposure happens. They jump. The Vindicator silence immediately as well. Behemoth is dead just like that. Nymphora, Willowmaker going to be used on her maybe. No, they caught Pebbles though. At least the Kraken and Calamity doing their part. So there's the Willowmaker and Nymphora. Deadwood trying to get away. The Thunder's Fault used by Calamity. Geomancer trying to get with the Crystal Field, but the angle is there for Calamity to avoid it. Deadwood going for the TP out. Kraken is not going to be able to stop him. However, down goes Geomancer. And we do see Captain Huge getting a double tap.
Yep. I like the Deadwood just doesn't really have the same amount of tankiness as the Pharaoh does. Because the Pharaoh, has... Pharaoh... Ooh. He's not dead.
But it's going to come at a cost. Pebbles, you gladly take that change. Exchange even.
Geomancer may be fine.
Yeah, he should be good.
Yeah, no ultimate.
It's not ready.
But look this. Moon Queen is farming, but Kraken.
Uh-oh, that's awkward. Kongor's there as well. Nice BKB at the last second. Now with Kongor, you got to be careful of Kongor. Also doing some damage. Release the Kraken, the Thunder's Fault. Down goes Moon Queen, and now Geomancer is in a pretty awful spot. And late jump from Deadwood. There's that Willowmaker. Takes out Calamity, but now Deadwood's likely going to fall as he does right there. Kongor's like, what is going on here? Bashing all the creeps nearby, too. I don't think they're actually going to try for this Kongor. Yeah, that'd be silly.
Pebbles might otherwise be in trouble.
Well, definitely an awkward spot for the Pebbles there. The Calamity in chase, you see it trying to find it, but good job in the trees.
Yeah, he direct
managed
pathing
to throw it out.
through the trees there. That's beautiful. Oh, Pebbles might be there.
Runs into
I mean,
Behemoth.
Behemoth.
There you go. Kraken, oh, another swing and a miss. The Willowmaker immediately comes out, and down goes Kraken. Pebbles runs back in for the last whack right there.
And he just popped like an Calamity ultimate right on top.
Right.
The Pebbles can just like run out right after, because the Calamity ultimate will finish him off. Actually,
Deadwood.
Pebbles smoking up.
Well, that was the one that started this fight. He is going to get taken out. They do kill the Behemoth first, but yeah, he mentioned that smoke Pebbles. He certainly wants to go in still. Vindicator ultimate is still ready, by the way. Pebbles, he's striding in. He's going to catch up to the Newerth. Did we see a Vindicator ultimate yet? No, not just a beautiful wrath to the throw on the back line. It catches a couple. There's the global signs finally happening. Calamity's like, I got to get out of here. No shrunken head to be used, so she does not want to fight that. If Pharaoh ends up dying, you know, kind of doing his part, though. And Moon Queen back to farming, but Calamity is actually nearby, so both the cores may go out of here. Uh-oh, and this is not a fight that Moon Queen wants to take. Or does she? No, no finale, no way. Calamity just eviscerates the Moon Queen there. But now Calamity has to be careful for the getaway. Not just yet, says Midwinter. Drops to half-life immediately. Needs more follow-up, though. Geomancer, you see that firebomb damage to dragons. Midwinter has to be careful himself. Here comes stalking in from Geomancer. Will catch up to the Calamity, and it gets the kill, but Pebbles dies as well. And apparently we're not done just yet. Kraken now shows up. Crystal Field hits in, but not enough damage from Geomancer. Although Deadwood is now running in. Release the Kraken. There's the Willowmaker. Tackles Kraken. I think we're finally done up here in the trees. That they are. There's the staff finish, by the way, on Pebbles, but here comes Calamity leading the charge, using that new Assassin Shroud to go in right there. Finally comes out. Deadwood, the opener. Willowmaker going to be used off the bat, though. Drunken Head not going to mitigate that damage. Deadwood will fall in the back lines. Moon Queen gets jumped by Pharaoh. Pebbles eventually goes in, but he's in no man's land. Nice Thunder's fault as well. Takes out Vindicator. Moon Queen suddenly by herself. Drunken Head wears off, but that was a hell of a fight for Vinicius. Great initiation, and
Back in the day, like his crit got stronger. Oh, they actually might. Ooh, they're going.
we having a fight breaking out. Looks like buyback coming out from Midwinter. So here we go. The finale bouncing around in four. Nearly dies, but Talbot's up in a pretty horrible spot. But there's the trap by Janko right there on the Moon Queen. Going to eventually be pushed out. You see the shockwave also happening from Behemoth. But he's trying to do as much damage as possible before he gets taken out. But Calamity was picked off in the process. So both teams going for the other team's core. And right now it seems like it's working out for Noah Nugent a bit better. You got Moon Queen surviving and doing some good damage now, trying to finish off Pharaoh. Pebbles will help do just that with the toss stalagmite combo. Kraken did take out Vindicator, but now Kraken gonna go for the TP. Do they have a stopper? No, just out of range, and will survive.
Sigma actually might jump to Moon Queen.
Is that a free kill? It looks like it might be. Yeah, enough damage? It looks like it might be. Oh,
no!
Cannot get over the ledge. Running. Does have a charge. To BKB. Doesn't matter. The auto attack comes through. Pebbles could not get there in time. In the patience game, haven't seen much of this. It's been a much different playstyle so far, but oh, that's an illusion. I think they have the jump. There's the shockwave jump, and Vindicator ultimate comes out just after the fact. You see the Thunder's Bolt as well and explodes. Moon Queen goes down. It's a hat trick for Captain Ears, and there's the vote you can see popping up. That should do it. Quad kill to finish. We're going game 3 here in this best of the 3 winner bracket finals. Well played by Vinicius. Let's just throw the annihilation, because why not? For Calamity to finish it off.
It's like definitely a fun ability because you know you gotta aim it a little bit. Oh, actually, Alonia.
Good damage, yeah. Somebody's dying here. It looks like it might be Alonia because Kinesis flies in as well. Gets the kill. Stole the Q with the Glacial Spike.
The very good positioning by Kinesis there. Kinesis has the Alonia Q now. May actually jungle a little bit with that.
Right. He's starting to stack a little bit.
Yeah, otherwise the Pharaoh's in trouble, I think.
Pharaoh's definitely in trouble. Pharaoh's dead. It's just a matter of how long can he make this take. May survive? No way.
He had a TP, interesting enough.
The creep? No. Okay. Well,
No way.
he's wasting a lot of time here. There's no
He
way
has a
actually
TP.
escapes. He does have a TP. He is going to be fine. Okay, I mean, rotating over. Well, speaking
fly.
of Pestilence, we see that right there, how the flight works now, too. You kind of leap in and almost like a mini tablet. There's a great catch down, though. Pushes into the tower, gets the kill on Alonia, but Pestilence will follow return. Down goes Kinesis, down goes Armadon. Numbers-wise, that was a fantastic fight.
Kinesis actually walks into the engineer here.
Jungle, obviously see the stacks going on, the double keg one after the other. That's pretty entertaining. Engineer, he's definitely dead though. He is gonna get killed by the Comet. Will stay alive as well. Alonia TP's in though. I think Benzington is TPing back in too. So now Vinicius is ready to fight even more, especially with Alonia here. Has the absolute zero, goes out. Kinesis is definitely dead. Forsaken Archer just keeping her distance. He's gonna get hit by the keg stun. Andromeda also likely taken out too. The apple, no, nice piercing arrows combo there. Gets the kill to Alonia actually. So well played by Colic. Did lose Andromeda. Gonna go for Engineer now as well. No, Engineer taking the tower. Oh, one more attack. Would have been the end of him. Forsaken just a random cripple and just making sure he's out of there. So did his best to get away, but obviously very difficult.
Oh, Pharaoh.
Pharaoh. At the Pharaoh caught past Liz, but no, the flight, he keeps his distance. He is going to be fine.
He might have
for now, at least. He is going back for the turn. In fact, they turn on an Engineer back here. Alonia running with Haste Druid. Did not expect Forsaken Archer to show up. Swerve us up. Down goes Alonia. They do kill Kinesis, but Pharaoh goes down. A hat trick coming out for Forsaken Archer.
They're going to run into each other here.
They are. There's the joust in. Forsaken. Does he have piercing arrows? He does. Oh, I think he tried to use it, but he got stunned initially. He does get it off, but it was a lot later than he would have liked right there. But now Pestilence jumping in. This should be a kill on him for at least. Pestilence doesn't care about him, though. He wants the Sir Benzington. But Benzington, good job with the pathing. Is going to be able to teleport out, so close call soon. Nightfall? What the heck? Oh, they thought, he actually turned around. Forsaken, he doesn't know though that they're here. The joust misses. A little awkward right there with the initiation.
Oh.
Now they're both in trouble. Beautiful counter joust from the Kinesis. And here comes Forsaken Archer with the auto attack. Some multi-shot gets the counter load and kills the Sir Benzington. Does end up falling. And we're not done just yet apparently. Pharaoh jumping in with a Wrath of the Pharaoh will catch Kinesis to take out that supporting member. And now Andromeda is somewhat left alone. Yeah,
they're setting up that lane.
Fight. We haven't really seen it, but there's that setup. The joust hits Forsaken. He's already a half-life. The keg on top, and Forsaken Archer gets blowing up there. He is going to stay there for about 30 seconds. There's a teleport coming in, but now Andromeda gets taken out. Here comes Pestilence. So energy field, a little awkward of an angle. They do kill Benzington, and now obviously doesn't want to run through the energy field, so Pestilence flying around it, jumps in, catches up to Engineer, puts the stun on him, and Foro's dead. And now Engineer trying his best to get away. Another flight in 5 more seconds. He knows he's here
dirty.
somewhere.
Oh,
No way.
this is what I mean, right? Do you know how frustrating it is to play against this?
That's crazy.
I would still probably favor the... Oh, Pestilence.
Yeah, that's great. That's fine. As he doesn't have vision really there, so kind of just figured it was fine, and that's a dangerous assumption to make for Pestilence. Jumps right into death right there. Meanwhile, mid lane, nice piercing arrows. Here comes the Nightfall in the flank, though. Pharaoh will manage to survive, and now Forsaken Archer, he's in trouble. Nice counter joust, but it's not going to matter. They kill everyone here on the Hellborn side. Vinicius feeling pretty good about this fight. Kinesis, E2 is dead, and Armadon, again, he's not leaving this bottom lane no matter what happens. Necessarily paying off the best here just yet either way. But Engineer, great energy field opening. Right at the field, there's that swap though immediately. Here comes a initiation over from Sir Benzington in the flank. That wasn't even a Nightfall, that was just an M4 teleporting them in. Vinicius is definitely feeling themselves right now. They do lose the NG, but of course mission accomplished there, especially taking out Forsaken yet again. And Colic, he's around that 400 gold per minute mark, but mid lane, yeah, Alonia, he actually might die to this. Oh no, Pestilence again gets chopped. The Mummy Walls comes out. Alonia's gonna live. Oh, that's so frustrating for the Pestilence. But it's too much support coming in, and Vinicius, they are looking dominant here in game number 3 now. Farm them eventually, and they've done a good job of somewhat locking that down. Sir Benzington top lane, by the way. They do kill the tower, but he is gone on Kinesis. Ends up going down himself. Nymphora trying to finish the job, so actually is going to stay alive for a little bit longer. Down to about 10 life. Meanwhile, Sigma will get another kill, and there is finally the kill on Kinesis. Bottom lane exchange is happening during all this. Forsaken Archer will fall. Double taps coming up for either side. Yeah, fighting with the Engineer. Ooh, try to catch Pestilence, but he's a little too slippery. Now Kinesis joining in. Never mind. Tried to. Well, yeah, nice up, blinking away. There's Forsaken Archer. You mentioned the mine trap. Boom goes the dynamite. Ran right into it. Engineer energy field is down. They're trying to go Pestilence as well. The combo is here. Everyone's here. They were doing Kongor. Was the lead beside a couple other heroes, but now they join the real fight. And it just continues for Vinicius.
No agility. Oh, top lane.
Catch Pestilence, but hey, I mean it's Alonia, and here's the rest of the party. The Wrath of the Pharaoh finishes the Forsaken Archer. There is no reality in which that teleport actually works right there. He just figured he kind of had to. The warding of the Ancient there that just stayed up for so long in that game and just constantly fighting at it. The fighting, Andromeda and Pestilence dead just like that. Engineer is going to end up going down, but he did his job. He threw out the energy field. Forsaken Archer gets blown up already. This could be the beginning of the end at this point. Armadon, he wanted to kill Alonia, but unable to do so. There's the vote to concede. And it looks like Vinicius is going to the grand finals here of the HoN Awakening tournament. Well played by them.
That is the hero. Actually, oh sorry, they're going here on top of the... No, the creep actually blocks the arrow. That's a Pharaoh ultimate. It's on top of two people. The Engineer ultimate locking down a bit of the follow-up. The Pharaoh is trying to chase them down. The Man Shaman is going to fall here. They're chasing down this Pharaoh. Pharaoh, one more hit, and he is down. Madman now in a very tough spot. He's going to run, dodging the arrow there, and he's going to be fine.
Actually, insane play from the creep, man. He knew what he was supposed to be done, man. He just blocked it like a king, man. I take it for the team, he said.
Save yourself! Run, you fools!
It's a little soldier, man, who runs in the way.
Yeah. Well, actually, the Butterfly might be in a little bit of trouble here. Butterfly running into the Engineer. The Bubble's right there on top, but there is the Madman ready with the backup. I don't think the Helper team wants to go and fight this. Magma's ultimate in the back line. That is a Magma's ultimate hitting 3 people. The Madman is going to fall right off the bat. The Magmas is going to fall in return to the Demanded Shaman there. In the back line, we see the Engineer also falling. Are you fine now, right? They're going here on the Bubbles. Bubbles is going to force ultimated. They are jumping the Martyr also in the back line. Martyr topping his E. Martyr wants to maybe save someone, but he can't. So Four is still in the front line. Shrunken is on cooldown. Aston hitting with auto attacks. Valkyrie has to run for his life. It's a 1 kill on the turtle for now, and everyone is still alive on the Legion side. The Magmas is also in trouble. Magmas is going to maybe, yeah, he's going to be fine. The Dreamcatcher was actually not applied there on the Magmas. It is applied like late, but it doesn't really matter here. They're just pressuring this tower. Aston still has 1.5 minutes left on this token. Valkyrie playing very aggressively. Martin now in a bit of a tough spot here. He's going to be fine. And never mind, here comes the Force with that Mortis Cinema. And he finishes off the Martyr there. Valkyrie is going to fall. Magnus is going to fall. The Madman is going to spawn with that token and is going to be fine. 5 people up for the Legion side. This is just a result of like the last 30 minutes of lead. And also Engineer. That's a PK on the Madman, by the way.
Yeah. I think it's a typical Aston build.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Aston loves his PK. And just like oh, actually the Bubbles is also going to fall there. Poor Turtle.
Poor Turtle.
Someone call PETA. The Turtle is being bullied. Oh, wait, is he gonna jungle with them? He is going to jungle with them.
Oh, I like this, man.
Yeah, so Grinix...
Oh, he missed the last hit. Oh, no.
Oh.
That's a disaster. Oh, no.
You do have to hit those last hits, yeah, because otherwise you don't even get XP, of course.
No, you get nothing. But he is level 2. Like, he's doing something right there. Like, it's actually interesting.
Yeah, but like, I honestly, like, Grinix is a strong laner. I believe he is.
I said it's interesting. I didn't say it was good.
Okay, fair. Yeah, no, absolutely true, yeah. Oh, actually, sorry, the Madman actually gets rolled into the tower where there's a shield from Accursed. Accursed is going very deep and he's going to get the kill there, but at what cost? He is going to die. So Madman taking a lot of damage here. Madman is going in actually, but there's a stun for the Master of Arms, the goo on top, and Madman is taking so much damage. Madman falls, and the Wild Soul is now trying to get the turn kill on the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh also falls. That is a 2-for-0 exchange. The Madman and the Accursed did not actually expect The auto change. Oh, started going mid lane now. The Pharaoh trying to get away from this Deadwood. He doesn't want to get punched in the face. The Grenax is trying to slow him down a little bit. Deadwood cannot punch him. The Hellfire is slowing him down. No, and there goes the punch, and there goes the Pharaoh. Pharaoh now. Sorry, the Sapphire jumping the Deadwood together with the Madman. The Deadwood is trying to escape. I don't think he's going to fall here. They do actually see the Grenax here because of the Reforts they placed. Oh, actually, the Pharaoh jumping into the Deadwood. The Deadwood has the ultimate up. He punches Deadwood. Deadwood just falls instantly.
Mini double stun.
It's a huge stun, actually, both on the Madman and the Accursed. Accursed got stunned there, so could not shield. The Accursed now gets cocooned. Accursed gets ultimated by the Monarch, and they're going to escape here. That was huge, but do they see this?
Oh yeah,
they ward. Yeah.
Oh, Green is he gonna go in?
Grenax is thinking about going.
No one hitting the ward. Oh no, this is a disaster.
So actually the Madman gets jumps there, but Madman is going to survive with 1 HP because of the shields. And that's a huge turn actually from that Sapphire now in a bit of trouble. Sapphire dies. The Pearl ultimate is preventing so much damage from that Hellborn side, and the Pearl ultimate saving that team fight there. Holy crap. The Master Farms now looking to push the Madman and the Accursed away. Accursed is going to fall here. Kongor is enraged. Madman is just looking to cause trouble here. Madman is going to try to snipe the Kongor. No, he cannot. Oh, that is unfortunate. They get the kill of Kongor on the Wild Soul there. Wild Soul is looking at this Madman. Madman is probably not going to be able to do anything. And that ultimate from Deadwood feels so satisfying. But look, this Madman might actually be in a bit of trouble. Grenax is going in on Madman. Madman has very little mana. He cannot use a Stoke. Grenax actually finishes off the Madman there because he was out of mana. That is a huge kill by the solo suicide Grenax. Only 270 GPM, but look how much damage he can actually do. That's insane. Physical damage. Actually, he is looking. Look at this. He finds the Fury. He's taking so much damage from the shard. Oh no! He tries to stun him into the shard, but he can't. I had no clue that worked that way. And he actually presses the ultimate, and he's going to be fine. Boo Boo does not get ultimated.
I still think that the Green was so surprised. I would be as well. I was like, oh, there's no way this happened. Oh! Sucker punch! Oh! He clapped Mate, bro! Oh shit, he's gone, man.
A bit difficult, I guess.
Yeah.
Sapphire actually getting that shards, that rift shards now. He crits actually there, but it's not enough. Actually, the Grenax is just going to survive there. Sapphire actually taking a lot of damage, but it's the Pearl. It's trying to prevent so much damage. The Pharaoh just falls instantly. That is the Sapphire ultimate. Sapphire ultimate trying to get away there. Accursed now running for his life as well. Deadwood did have ultimate, chose not to use it on that Accursed. Of course, Accursed did have ultimate still, I believe. Oh, that might. And there goes the punch right on the kisser of Aston. Aston is actually surviving because of the shield. No! And both Aston and Accursed fall to the goo. Oh, that is rough, actually. Yeah, and meanwhile, look at this, they're just pushing. I also love that the Wild Soul actually bought an eye here. I really like that. Actually, the butterfly going down, this Wild Soul just doing so much damage, right? Also, the Master Farms picking up a Dream Catcher, of course, a very good item here. He actually Dream caught his ally. I think Dream, and that's a heart.
It's a heart!
Wild Soul.
Oh!
Yeah, that's a 9 GPM Wild Soul. I like
think
it.
That makes sense, actually. Yeah, when they saw the heart, you know it was over.
Yeah, you're not killing that guy anytime soon.
It ain't no way, man.
Yeah, so Mate chose to go for Protective Talisman, giving him 2 armor, which is definitely the correct call, because Grenax is just pure magic damage, or physical damage, of course. Oh, Midnight, sorry. They're going in, and here comes the Lowdown as well, and that's a 2-man kill. The game that you played against Moon Queen.
Get back here.
Oh, actually, that's a huge hook on the gauntlet in the middle lane, and he's going to hook himself to safety. He hooked towards the Massive Arms and saved himself there, actually, as the Lodestone is trying to set something up maybe for the forest ported. They're going on the Moon Queen. Moon Queen is going to get his ultimate up, and he's going to do so much damage in return. The forest falls, the Lodestone falls, and it's a 2-for-1. But they do lose the Moon Queen, and here comes 5 people from the Hellborn side. They want this Puppet Master, but there are spells on cooldown. The Rhapsody cannot get his Q. No, and he's actually Puppet Master popping the ultimate, and he's going to kill the Rhapsody. Yes, he is. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, Moon Queen going for Elder Parasite. I love it.
I think it's the best play. When you have someone stacking for, it's really good.
Oh, look at that HP on PowerMaster. PowerMaster is so low. PowerMaster's gone.
Is it good? Oh, the Rhapsody ulti!
Oh, and he's going to fall. Oh, and Moonqueen is staying alive. Moonqueen is staying alive. He's not going to be staying alive. Rhapsody ultimate. Preventing so much damage, but here comes Grenax, and he wants blood. There's no Ophelia ultimate. Ophelia is going to fall. Now Lodestone is in trouble. Lodestone is going to fall very likely. Yes, the creeps are here. They're trying to get something in return, but it's not going to happen. Actually, as they're going in the mid lane, Gauntlet is actually getting jumped by this PowerMaster ultimate. It's actually... It removes the Q from PowerMaster to hold. If you have W on the gun, actually, they're running into the Rhapsody here. Rhapsody is in a bad spot. I don't know if you want to be this much in the front line, but the
Rhapsody ulti!
But the Rhapsody ultimate doing so much protecting his team here. And what you got is now a bad spot. And PowerMaster taking so much damage. The bounces finish off the PowerMaster. Ophelia now running for his life. I don't know. The creeps are doing a lot of work, but it's not going to be enough. They see the Moonqueen here. They see the Moonqueen. They're collapsing on it. That's a peek and Lodestone. Lodestone's going in with an ultimate. Lodestone is... That's Rhapsody ultimate, preventing so much damage, but now they are still like... Moonqueen is actually going to fight. Moonqueen presses the ultimate. He's Lords of Force ultimated. In the back line, they're going to jump Sephora. Sephora is going low on life, but Sephora is staying alive. And he's not going to be fine there. So in the end, actually, Ophelia had Starscry boots ready. But forgot to press it. But no, see, Energizer does not boost creeps at all. Lodestone going in with ultimate. Lodestone hitting two people in combat. Rhapsody ultimate once again, saving the entire team. Rhapsody, the absolute god, saving his team. That's 2 kills basically, or prevented there. Oh, that's
this is a mistake.
Prisoner porting. There's Prisoner going in, but the Void is saving him. The Void is saving so much there, and here comes Lodestone. Lodestone pressing his ultimate, but the rest of the team is like so. Lords of Force does not have a teleport. Lords of Force is not there. That means that the rest of the fights, the Hellborn side chooses not to engage. Lords of Force actually has cooldown on teleport. That's why he's not there. He's chasing the Master of Arms now, and he's going quite deep for that. Master of Arms is going to fall. I don't know if they see that.
Oh, yeah, did it. Yeah, this is what I wanted him to do before. This is crazy, bro. Look at the rack now. It's deleted, man.
But they are
crazy. It's crazy to do this.
He has buyback, okay. Yeah, he's just going to die. He's dying for a Rex. Do you think that is worth it?
No.
And of course, Moonqueen has the buyback. Yeah, Moonqueen has that buyback. Does he choose to use it? They use W on the Grenax. Moonqueen does buyback. They want to engage. They use the ultimate from Gauntlet on the PowerMaster. But... okay, PowerMaster gets hooked back and he instantly dies. Wait, what is going to happen now? They're going in. That is the Lodestone ultimate. Lodestone ultimate on top of the Moonqueen. Moonqueen gets ultimated by Prisoner. He's dying so fast. The Rhapsody ultimate not able to save his teammates this time. And that is going to be 4 kills for the Legion side. Hellborn side just struggling to defend this. They're going for another Rex. Prisoner PK hooking, missing his target there, but it doesn't really matter because the Rexes are falling. This is kind of the problem with the Grenax, right? Doesn't skill actually. Prisoner, Force going in so deep, and they're jumping the Moonqueen. Moonqueen's taking a lot of damage, but there's no Lodestone ultimate on him just yet, and they're going in there. Rhapsody ultimate saving, but no, he gets pulled out. He gets pulled out by the Prisoner. The Rhapsody ultimate did not connect in the end there because he got pulled out by the Prisoner ultimate. Prisoner with that Void doing so much work in these team fights.
And we are kicking it off with the lower bracket finals. Noah Nuchen out of Thailand going up against LDWAA.
The Sapphire is farming quad right. Oh, actually, Bubbles.
He might be dead. Oh, well, actually, Sapphire could be dead if he's not careful either. Gonna go for the auto attack. He has to take cover. Bubbles, Engineers taking the tower down. Engineers definitely going down, but they kill Bubbles first. So Bloodlust will go the way of Pizdun. When it's all said and done, talk about the aggressive play again, diving past the tier 1 tower mid lane. They go back out of Tundra. Tundra, the combos there you mentioned though, Monkey King's got a bottle now, so he's got plenty of mana to work with. Tundra has to be careful. Here comes the dive. Any TP support doesn't look like it. The shards ain't gonna be enough of a threat.
Oh wait, Monkey King, look at this, look at this.
Stack. If he takes some damage here, and he is, oh no, Monkey King could be in trouble. It's just a matter of waiting for the right moment. There we go. He feels like he finds it. The shards come out. Is it enough damage? The Couriel spawned. Oh, gonna use the elusive dash. Heavily ball jumping around. Here is Monarch nearby as well. And Shell Surf coming on the cuff at the last second. Nice job at the save by Monarch. Putting him under. It's a 2 versus 2 battle for this ages, but it will be a kill on Monkey King when it's all said and done. And Monarch likely gonna fall as well. What you got? Flapping those wings, trying to fly away. The Shell Surf Connect eventually goes down. Now the TP out from Tundra. Suddenly Lowstone is left by himself, as he came here pretty damn late, but maybe get killed by the neutrals? No, at least his done will take him out there. But bottom lane, while that's happening, look at this tier 2 tower touch. It is at a third of its life. It's almost dead here. Oh, this is big, yeah. How about this? They're making a play on LDWAA side. Monkey King finds a low Soma Sapphire out of position. The cup of the blow up. No, the show at the last second. He's in trouble though. The takeover, he's gonna go down. When it's all said and done, Rhapsody, beautiful save on Soul Reaper, mitigating plenty of damage. Now Soul Reaper can start turning. No demonic execution. Meanwhile up here though, energy field placed down as catches Tundra, but he's more than fine. It's already 2-4-1 in favor of Noah Newgen.
Oh, actually, top lane.
They're trying to commit, but the TPs are coming in. Morax is getting there very late. I don't know about this. He's going to put the stun maybe on the TPs, but yeah, he got there really late at this point. As you also see, Sapphire putting the crystal down, and more supported Cassie and Monkey King joining the party late, but Monkey King gets eviscerated there. Monarch is going to end up being killed as well. Moraxis is like, yeah, this did not go as planned. A double tap for Esperanza on the Lodestone. They finish with a hat trick, actually. That's RP, excuse me.
If the enemy has a Tundra Burst, you never know whether they had vision or whether it was a Tundra Burst getting vision.
Always that guessing game. As here we go, Kelfield initiation in the background. Since you're barely alive, you will remain alive for the time being. Moraxis jumps in. A chance perhaps? Never mind. That's just evaporates as soon as he jumps in. This Monkey King, I mean, he would have barrier idle a Monkey King. That kind of shows you the game state right now. Just trying to get any kind of sort of survivability, because he's going in and just dying immediately, it feels like. There's still the token on Colic, not that it's even necessary. I'm almost surprised they gave him Soul Reaper, but it doesn't even matter. GG, well played is called. But this is what we're talking about. Rhapsody is bottom lane Zephyr. Oh, he actually is going to live for now. One more attack needed. Iker wants to find him, eating through the trees. Pistol's like, come on, maybe TPs? No, nothing's going to happen. An eventual death will come. Teamfight presence-wise until, of course, later on out of the laning phase.
Oh, hook mid lane?
All about that farm. There's that combo that you're talking about. It is Iker, and as difficult as he is to kill as a support, it is too much damage. Bubbles.
Oh, also Bubbles? Okay.
Bubbles, back-to-back Bubbles here. Yep.
Yeah, but he just, like, split pushes. Basically the entire game. And bottom lane. Oh, Pebbles porting in.
They're going. I was going to say, Pebbles is coming in. And there's the setup. Pebbles trying to find the angle. Goes for the bird. Gets the word. Gets the kill. Prisoner likely dead as well. Iker eventually helping to run him down. So a couple of kills just like that. And yeah, Bubbles being elusive, setting up kills. That's what this hero does. So well played again. For that Void Talisman. Both picked up on Pebbles and Bubbles here in this game. A lot of physical presence. And here we go. Pebbles, speaking of, jumps in right there. Goes for Puppet Master, but by himself, there's that Void Talisman. We do see the damage mitigation as a result, but it is not going to matter. So Midwinter getting a little too aggressive by himself right there. Bubbles was nearby, but chose not to initiate. But yeah, look at that. Iker pushes bottom during that, and Wild Soul was pushing the mid tier 2 as well. Gets it very low. Not enough for the kill though, but now Prisoner, he's hunting. He's got the smoke. He is not being seen currently.
Just not that team though.
Somebody. Iker, yeah, he's going to try to go for the hook there. Iker essentially playing the ward for his Wild Soul. He is going to be brought in and very possibly could end up dying now as a result, but you know, again, he's doing his job. He's keeping Wild Soul alive and making this take as long as possible.
Do you understand what I mean with Spoon Movie now?
Oh yeah.
If they're fast.
Bubbles just get away, but yeah, there's the kill. Actually, Pebbles, you mentioned, jumps on a Prisoner. The Willowmaker shuts him down, though. Rhapsody going to be pulled in as well. The Typhoon's put that on top of the projectility. Is going to be canceled immediately. In the midst of that, Iker's also going to fall. So a big fight here for LDWAA and the Legion.
Playing with fire there. Oh.
I mean, Bubbles is actually going to lead the way here. Kelfield catch. Puppet Master just evaporates there in the midst of it. Willowmaker going to be, he's trying to use it. Gets his staccato stun, though. Bubbles hold the take cover. He's going to be found. Walsall did eventually get by the Willowmaker, but it's too much offensive pressure by the Hellboy side this time. They catch up to Prisoner. Devilwood having to run away, but a double tap for Colic. It could be more. Typhoon, good placement by Zephyr, will deter them.
But what the Wild Soul does not have to be afraid of is, of course, this Deadwood. Because Deadwood's his ultimate is based on physical damage. Oh. Bubbles?
Bubbles. He's in trouble, but they protect him out. It's the last second to heal on up. And the turn time now for Noah Nugent. They blow up the prisoner. Puppet Master in the back lines. Again, he just can't do a damn thing. He's the one that's supposed to be locking down the others. And the staccato stuns and everything else, he just could not move like a wild. So, okay, Colic, calm down there, buddy. Colic's going really deep. No way, the life's still okay. He finally will die. I thought for a second there he might have actually turned that, but no. Void Talisman by Pebbles. He's looking to teleport out. Bubbles is like, wait, why are you going? We want to fight this still. This is a pretty chaotic fight, but you gotta love it. So the Wild Soul death definitely turns things a little bit in this fight, but I mean, it's still Noah Nugent feeling pretty good about the outcome.
They just want to jump Puppet Master. They do that, they win a team fight.
Look at Pebbles. Pebbles is going for it, trying to find the target. Typhoon's put down. Not the place you want to find necessarily if you're the Hellboard side. Meanwhile, what you got to miss it, but another protector out in the last second. It saves Wild Soul. Wild Soul lifesteal kicking in, and will finally go down. But they used everything to focus the Wild Soul. There's the combo. Pebbles, double taps, hat tricks coming out for Midwinter. Hold on for a second, because, yeah, we got a big fight brewing here. Prisoner's like, all right, I don't want to open on you, but I kind of have to. That's not the target you want to go for. Pebbles, thank you very much. He jumps in, the aura applied. There's a puppet show. Bubbles in the backline zone, creating his chaos. The protective mode is going to be a full duration as well, mitigating so much damage. Eventually, Warbeast goes for the Typhoon's down, but again, it just doesn't seem to matter in the midst of it. Wild Soul shredding down the Warbeast. He's dead. The TP out from Zephyr. It's not going to happen. He too will be caught, and he too is dead. Why not throw out the hat trick for Colic? This time they cannot kill the Wild Soul. What could potentially be the final effect? There it is.
And look at their base.
The GG.
Yeah,
it is official. Yeah, their base was being shredded. At this point, there really is no comeback. So well played by Noah Nugent. They're going to get that rematch against Vinicius in the grand finals here.
Yeah, Rhapsody does need to be a little. Oh, backwards.
Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Wow. He almost died right there. The wall. Okay. Eating the tree. Midwinter's fine, but he's got to play very careful now, waiting for...
So that's actually pretty huge. And we see Kinesis rotating over. Kinesis taking the Magnus Q.
And this is what we're talking about, Dutch. Vinicius is just so good at playing aggressive into this team. Kinesis, okay, maybe that's a little too aggressive. Right there. Okay, I don't know about that one.
I don't know what to do now. I just kind of arrow 404.
I did not expect to be on top of your tower. What's going on with this? Rhapsody? Nice wall there.
That's huge wall.
Kinesis coming in as well. There's the lava surge from Kinesis. So Puppet Soul, credit for the kill. Some wolf time coming out. And Kinesis immediate response. Bottom lane, Kajenko again. Taking a ride, does Geomancer. Well played, the shell serve.
In this situation, because the Magnus has a haste rune bottled up.
Somebody's dying here. Who's it going to be? Wild Soul going for the turn. No, it's not going to be enough. Well played by Torture. He does not take the tower aggro either, just using that impalement.
Actually, Predator might be in trouble here.
Look at the setup mid lane. Yeah, they've been setting up for a while, using the vision, or the darkness, I should say. There's the dig. It hits Empath. Predator off to the side. Is he going to actually go in? There are TPs jumping. He jumps on the Rhapsody. They do lose Empath. Those TPs, will they continue? It looks like it. Got a big fight brewing. There's a turn kill on Rhapsody. They also take out the Geomancer. Now Bubbles. A little more difficult, of course, but he does not have a Shell Surf. He's going to have to kill field defensively here. Shell Surf in 5 seconds. Maybe. Doesn't even have the mana for it. No, he doesn't, actually, but he's fine.
Magnus no kill.
Magnus back to the mid lane. The auto attacks, and Predator gets one more. Yes, he gets the kill. Just walks him down.
Yeah, if the Wild Soul doesn't, like, get out here, he might be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he wants it. Wild Soul, but he's pretty fast in that range form especially. Wild Soul has Boo nearby doing some assistance. Kinesis, picking up the trees. He's in trouble. Do they stun this? Yes, they do. Easy stun. No chance now for Wild Soul to get out. The chase is successful. And another massive kill. But now mid lane, look at that Predator, though. He's going to mitigate all this damage with the Stone Hide. And he just walks it off.
Oh, Kinesis.
He dead. Maybe? Nope. Stun out. No way he gets away, right? No way he gets away. Oh, no. Kelfield's on cooldown. There's a lift. Kinesis is still running. He's got support now. You did not want to chase this too far. How far do they go? Dig in. They definitely want to chase this, but he's going to live. Are you kidding me? You can tell the Legion side realized pretty quickly they were not going to get that kill, so they immediately retreat. Now mid lane, Magnus, Midwinter. The struggles continue. He survives for now. Well, actually, TP's coming in there. It's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Empath. Goes inside. He do get the kill on Magnus. Oh, he went a little too close. Now Geomancer's in trouble. Torture is showing off some big damage here. They are underestimating what he's putting out. They're kind of switching off on who's taking it, but here we go. Noah Nugent is coming in with the team smoke. We know a big fight's a brewing. Here we go, the initiation of the countdown. It hits Predator. Predator blows up immediately. Torture is caught out as well. The eruption's going to be right on top, and down goes Torture for technicality, mitigating some damage and charged out immediately though. But now Kraken with the ancient stack and Kongor. It's a fight, the chaotic fight indeed. Kraken will eventually get run down though. And definitely a fight that the Hellborn team takes successfully. They did lose 2 in Geomancer and Bubbles, but now Empath is potentially going to be the final victim. Another stun hit. And yeah, there's the rundown there. So
I think they're also going to take the Kongor maybe here. Or is he just gonna... He was conflicted. You see that? You saw that?
Oh!
No way.
No way he avoids that. Oh, the lift! Okay, he's in trouble. Wildsoul gets blown up! What a play right there by Kinesis, and now he's going for Magnus, just chasing him away. Not only stops the Kongor steal, but solo kills the Wild Soul.
That is absolutely huge. Not only is that a kill on the Wild Soul, he protects Kongor with that.
We're going to see a Kongor stop, at least the attempt at it. Here we go. Predator leading the front lines. Booba scouting. Empath inside. Oh, nice job with the stone skin right there. The stone hiding even to keep away from the stun. He shreds down Rhapsody. Kongor's barely alive. But Wild Soul had to respect him coming in. He's keeping the distance, though. And pass on a Bubbles a shell surf immediately. He gets out, trying to get some counter-warding in the process. Geomancer jumps in, going to help his teammate Wild Soul. The chase is on, though. Kinesis catches up with the Wild Soul. Double tap right coming up for Sigma. Why not get a third one as a team? And now they're going to steal Kongor. So this backfires on Noah Nugent. And Vinicius has total control now. Shell surf? Bubbles tried to snipe it as well. And they're just going to dive with this. Why not? They go into Bubbles. A couple of auto attacks later. No chance to survive. Catches Geomancer. He digs and he gets away, but no life to work with. While this is all happening, by the way, Torture is being busy with Wild Soul and Rhapsody. Protecting Melody. No, they're pulling right there. Wild Soul going toe-to-toe. It ain't going to work. Sigma just 1 versus 2s. The Wild Soul and the Rhapsody. There's the vote to concede. Yeah, it's game 1 out of a best of 5. I was going to say, we're at that point of like, okay, do you just call it here and move on to the next game? I think so. And Vinicius, dominating performance on their part.
This Swift Blade early on is just so powerful. And you see, like, look at Legionnaire. And right now, this Swift Blade needs to deal with the creep waves. Oh, an Engineer.
We're fighting. We're fighting. We're spinning. Engineer, that keg ain't going to do nothing against the Swift Blade, but it's just a little too fast. He's got those red booties, and it's going to keep him the distance. The tower taking the creep wave. So meanwhile, Bloodlust will come out. It's Monarch running down the Rhapsody and getting the Bloodlust kill.
It's just, you're under like immediate danger. And this Lodestone, like why I'm saying that I feel like they don't know what to do is because this Lodestone doesn't really know where to be.
Well, they're going in. They want this. They want this Legionnaire. Swiftblade, does he go for the spin? Yes, he does. He's going for it. Trying to get some spins off himself as Legionnaire. Puts him under with the Chrysalis. Gonna get a spin off. No, down he goes. Oh, yes, Swiftblade gets turned. As Alonia shows up, but so does Pebbles. So suddenly they clash in the Legion jungle. It's an eye for an eye so far. Pebbles, he's getting away. They killed Monarch. Pebbles going to keep the distance. The freezes keep coming out from Alonia. The final auto attack gets it. Nice load stun. Rocket Joe right there does secure the Alonia, but he falls too. And suddenly it's Engineer versus Rhapsody. And unless maybe it's got staccatos, but don't think any kill is going to happen beyond that. So.
And oh, Swiftblade?
He got silenced. I was going to say, where's the spin? Just too much damage. He gets it off at the last second, but the auto attack flying through the air. You knew he was dead. And now Rhapsody is likely dead as well. Going to be run down. These Keck stuns on point from Hot Nick. And there's the securing of the kill, too. They fight back on the Vinicius side, and he got Legionnaire now helping to push the tower once again. As a result, so we'll play there. Pharaoh, where's Pharaoh? Pharaoh went to the mid lane. Rats the Pharaoh in. Pebbles, Lodestone here to help out. Pebbles, he's going to barely walk it off. Avoids the nuke from Alodia, and now Pharaoh's in a bad spot with Grinix showing up as well. They get the one kill to Alodia, and now he's going for Pharaoh. This Grinix showing off some early damage. Well played by SRP once again. Good job surviving on the Pebbles. But
Dreamcatcher.
Wow, yeah, goes to Dreamcatcher. We'll talk about that in a second because Big might be the lane. Jenko opens up right here in the back lines. The gust of wind trying to help him out, and yeah, Jenko still wants to go, but good spread from the Legion, including Grinix. He resets. Mine being placed down. Grinix wants to catch up to somebody. We got a rocket drill in 2 seconds from the Lodestone, it looks like. Good job with the scout by Pharaoh. Grinix, he still wants that Engineer. He's going for it. Takes it by the Keck. Staccatos hit Alonia, meanwhile. That's a prime target. He was invis thinking he was fine, but he ran under a Reborn, and down goes Alonia. And
actually, Grenix rotating over. So it makes sense.
oh, wow. That's an Omni Slap. That's off the back. Gets in a half life. Spin on top. Here comes Grenix, and down goes Legionnaire. Even with Monarch and Engineer coming in, they were just too little too late. This Grenix, the right-click damage he's doing is absurd right now at this point of the game, and that's a double kill for Calling.
You want to get like above a certain HP threshold.
That's a dead Alonia, just like that. You mentioned still an easy kill, and that's a portal key, of course, on Pebbles being debuted.
Unusual Swiftblade item, but you know me, I am a fan of any item that contains a wind whistle.
Absolutely, well, yeah, that too. Mid lane, they do take out Pebbles, like killing Alonia though by Grenix, but at what cost? Legionnaire showing off that blink.
Is likely going to be a kill on the Pharaoh.
They're going for. Is it enough damage is the question. Janko, he's not an easy kill. And oh, he's definitely not an easy kill. Out comes the Crystals. Meanwhile, off the side, Monarch dealing with the Grenix, unable to do so well. They do kill Pharaoh, and down goes Monarch.
No, New Gen, they are making a statement here, right? We're not just gonna let you guys run over us. We're gonna fight back with tooth and nail, and as something blows up there in the jungle lane. Actually, coming.
Pharaoh top lane. He's got plenty of TP support though, including the Legionnaire who went for the taunt but just missed. Tried to catch Grenix, unfortunately just out of range, and now we see Pebbles is distance. How's Buster? Oh, this is gonna be an Omni Slash. Oh, he just spins on top actually. But that Engineer in a bad spot. The energy field, of course, helping. But Legionnaire, the prime target. Legionnaire, he's taking, but not taking enough. He does go down. Omni Slash is still ready to go for Swiftblade, but he has to deal with the absolute zero. Valonia, and the lockdown is enough. Swiftblade gets taken out, so a little too cocky there. Going far in was Colic despite the double kill, and the turret also onto the low stone. But now Pebbles will jump in. Great save again. Thanks to the Monarch. Pharaoh looking to kind of keep them occupied. Staccato stuns keeping the distance, though.
Oh, and look this. Now Alonia's in trouble.
Alonia's definitely in trouble. That's going to be a jump. There we go. The Swift Slashes. I mean, he just eviscerates him. Papa Soul, before he knows it, he's just dead. There's a toss back. Pharaoh. Now he's in a horrible spot on Pharaoh. Pharaoh, yeah, he's dead. So one kill after the other. Upgrading to the third. Engineer's also found. The mine's going off right there, but almost killing him. Wow. She killed him for a second, but no, Swiftblade lives. Look at the heals coming. He's like, panic, panic, panic. And he does stay alive. Very close call though. Meanwhile, back up here, Lowstone is still trying to get out of the woods. And now a bit of a reset. There's the reset. Engineer falls. I mean, he had it. No, he didn't use energy field. Okay.
They do seem to be going up. Oh, Legionnaire, they catch him.
Yeah, that's big. If they can finish the job, and I'm sure they can. The Swift Slashes bouncing around. Eventually, another auto attack. There we go. You see, return damage is just not nearly enough of a threat. Engineer's also caught up here. Grenix ends up cutting him down. The energy field at the last second, but it's too little, too late. It's an interesting position here. Legion, they are definitely aware, clearly. The counter smoke coming out, so something's going to happen. It's just where is it going to take place? Bit of a spread. Legionnaire going right past the smoke. Jumps on the ton and missed, actually. Rhapsody is eventually caught, though. They blow up the Rhapsody, but now Swiftblade jumps on Swift Slashes. It catches Alonia. Alonia shredded to pieces just like that. Gust of Wind used Lowstone. He is dead in the midst of this. The Mind Trap doing some damage to Grenix, having him reset, but now Swiftblade spinning on top of Monarch. Good job with the Decapitate, though. It catches the kill. The backline's on Grenix, but now Swiftblade's caught the Wrath of the Pharaoh. Is he caught, or are they forced to fight this now? That's the question. Pebbles going in. You mentioned a buyback Alonia, and she's actually almost back to the fight, so yeah, that's big. And they are going to go Pebbles. Now, do they go to finish off Kongor? That would be a token for them as well.
The Swiftblade is actually smoking up. He's setting up. But the PK from the Legionnaire got cancelled because the Mock of Brilliance is
cancelled. Kongor's pissed, man. Kongor's pissed. Oh, no. Okay, so close right there. Yeah, you're right. That Mock is such a good tool.
Oh,
now, Swift Slashes on Cody spins at the last second. The token picked up by Engineer because of he eventually dies, so that's going to be reset. But now Swiftblade, oh, beautiful save. What's up for technology at the last second. Here comes the Mummy Wall, though. Swiftblade bounced around every which way. He has another spin in 4 seconds. Isn't going to matter. He opens with that quick. Gets one, gets two. He dies, though, with the keg. The Engineer coming back from death. And the payback indeed. But now Grenix with the Shrunken. He doesn't care about Alonia. He shreds her to pieces again, so she's going to have to be on a dieback now. Engineer trying to run, but now Grenix without the Shrunken. He's in trouble with the supporting cast coming in the last second. Gets the kill on Grenix and cleans them out completely. I'm watching Swiftblade hunting out, but yeah, Lodestone is going to be found here as mentioned, but here comes Swiftblade and the rest of the castle also surviving a little bit longer. There's that jump. Protecting Melody Wall. Keep him alive as well. Are you kidding me? Now's the turn. The Swift Flash is bouncing around. Engineer and Pharaoh are dead just like that. Legionnaire jumping at the last second, but he's going for the TP play now. Do they have a stun for him? No, he cancels it actually. Chooses to cancel it. Monarch ends up dying, but now Legionnaire going the other direction. I'm pretty sure that was by choice, at least. He is going to get some spins off here, toss back into the creeps, going for a turn kill. The last second they do take out Lodestone, but obviously the kill on Legionnaire is much more beneficial.
Oh, and it actually applies the 2 seconds. Oh, they're going in.
Picking up that energy field is ready to be used, not using it just yet. Trying to find the right opportunity. Legionnaire at half life. There's the energy field. There's the Melody off to the outskirts zone, protecting Swiftblade. Loses his teammate Lozo, but now Swiftblade, the predicted Melody was out of range. The energy field definitely doing work. And kills the Swiftblade when it's all said and done. Grenix is also dead, but now Pebbles jumping back in with the group chuck. Speaking of staff, he's got his as well. Able to take out Legionnaire. They kill Monarch, but Pebbles has too much power to fight Alodia.
Oh.
Rhapsody catching Monarch. Interesting fight location at the tier 2 tower. Pebbles, a group toss at the backlines. Engineer, can they blow him up before he gets the ultimate off? It looks like maybe. No, he gets empty filled up the last second. Will end up dying, but obviously a good use right there. Legionnaire cuts down the Grenix. They also kill Lodestone. It's Swiftblade during all this, was busy chasing after the Monarch as Legionnaire is able to teleport out. I was honestly reading it as I was saying this. Well, we got Lodestone actually.
Oh.
He is caught here going for the rune. Look at that. That's the absolute zero. Catches Grenix and so does Wrath of the Pharaoh. Protecting on a great placement there. Will stop, but now the energy field is out the back line. So Swiftblade spinning on top. Going for Engineer. He does have Swift Slashes. Will he look to use it here? Not just yet. The turret pushing it back in the back lanes over here. You got Pebbles picked off. Swiftblade still, Swiftblade Grenix still chasing around. Going for Alodia now, but Swiftblade locks in place. Yeah, finally goes off right there though, staying alive. And now Legionnaire, the lone survivor against Swiftblade. A quad kill for Colic. And now he's going for the finish on the Legionnaire. Are we going to see an annihilation? Couple more auto attacks, ring around the Rosie. No way. Does he actually get out? He looks like he might. Oh, he is going to get away. So no annihilation.
Oh, this is a Monarch in trouble.
Yeah, and Swift Flashes is ready once again. Spin on top easily. Monarch probably certain death on the Legionnaire jumps in. They want to fight this. Where's Alodia? Alodia's not here. It's doing a lot of damage, but there's the energy field coming down as well. So a big kill Swiftblade. Big kill onto him. He does have buyback, but obviously that's what they look for. And now Alodia shows up too. She gets cut off by Pebbles, but Pebbles immediately blinks away, trying to get out, and yes, he will be successful. But Legionnaire, I thought it was a little bit risky of a decision initially. Ends up being the right decision.
That's what Legionnaire was waiting for with the barbed armor. Suddenly, like, when you start hurting yourself. Oh, that's Pebbles.
Colic buys back. That is going to be dead Pebbles, but also play the timing. He had managed to get the spin off as the Kegstone landed. Again, still has Swift Slashes. Is not going to use it just yet. Trying to get Engineer. No. Yes, he finally goes down. But now Legionnaire jumps back, and this will be a big kill. Also, but they get it, but Legionnaire's the one that has to be careful apparently. Alodia damage being output. They do kill Legionnaire. Swiftblade manages to reset. He's at half-life. He is ready to go back in again. He still has Swift Slashes. I keep saying that. There we go. He is going to use it there to cut down Pharaoh at this point of the game. Even. Actually, the Legionnaire jump on the Lodestone. Again, not a prime target. Look at Swiftblade. He's charging and he's going for Engineer. Trying to cut him down. No, but again, the energy fit the last second. Gets the spin off. Can he get the Swift Slashes off? No, it's the question. Protected. Melody coming up. Beautiful placement from Pew Pew. Mitigating so much damage right there. The Swift Slashes is not going to use that. There we go. Finally goes off. Kills the cut down Legionnaire. Now Pharaoh. He's going to be run down. Grenix and Swiftblade, the two survivors on the Legion side. So supporting Cass not necessarily doing as well. Look at Alodia as continues to kite. Again, Swift Slashes was used, and now Swiftblade, he's just being locked down. He can't move. He can't freaking move. He's dead once again. He does have money for a buyback. It would be his last one, though.
You basically, like with the resto, you're invulnerable for... Pebbles buyback.
Installed, but now Pebbles, he's in a horrible spot against this frozen in place. No Shrunken, of course, to be able to withstand all this crowd control. I feel like they're going to be able to scale as effectively, but that really hasn't mattered at this point of the game. That's Team Smoke out. They get Pharaoh, but Pharaoh's again, he's a tanky target. And they're committing a look at Grenix just melt as soon as the energy field of the Alodia damage happens. Pebbles is also caught up. He too is dead. And
jump on
clearly Noah Nugent is like, what do we do about this? Yep, they are going to catch Lodestone right there as well in the backline. Swiftblade's thinking about it. He's like, he wants to go so badly, but he just can't find the target. Hat-trick coming out for Puppet Soul. And Swiftblade's just going to have to teleport back to base. No way! Oh no! This is going to add insult to injury. He's going to go for the run. The Arcane Bomb comes out right there. Legionnaire is going to charge in. Do they actually catch the Swiftblade? No buybacks are happening. They've all been used. Midwinter used both of his. So Swiftblade will live, but well, he can't defend by himself.
Look at the bottom lane meanwhile. All these creeps are just like knocking on the door there. And of course, like with the demonic on the Legionnaire, you push so fast, and Swiftblade has to run back to base because, of course, like his TP got cancelled. And Pharaoh jumps him with his Pharaoh flower.
Let's go, baby. Let's get the jump in. Swiftblade is going to melt as a result. He's got his final buyback. Might as well use it, but this is all but over. It feels like the top lane also being pushed in. Swift Slashes is ready. I mean, if he gets some big bounces, maybe. You see Legionnaire just going to kind of run at him at this point. Running into the base. There's the open. The flame no comes out there. Look at Swiftblade. His life is going down quickly. The cat. Nope, not going to hit, of course. It's a leech. All right, that's a little bit of silliness going on now, but of course they feel in total control of Vinicius, as they should. The Shrines at half life, the World 3 just about dead.
Big up Megas.
End the old-fashioned way. GG well played. Again, it is a best out of 5, but we now have a 2-0 lead for Vinicius in the grand finals. This was a hell of a game. Definitely a good reason to keep the camera up the top lane for most of this landing phase, of course. That's right off the bat. There we go. They're going to go on a Plague Rider, actually. Of course, Joust and Sir Benedict going over that fissure. Asphyxiate was used, but it's not going to be nearly enough. That's going to be a Bloodlust just like that in favor of Noah Nugent. And now Kane, I mean, he should be fine. But another block from Behemoth in 1 second. You know what's coming out. There we go. Pearl getting low. There's a Joust to finish him off as well. And this trial lane certainly to the advantage so far of Noah Nugent.
Definitely. Oh, look at mid lane. Look at mid lane.
Yeah, Behemoth setting up. Speaking of out of position, Lord Self-Force did not see this coming on the other side. Doesn't matter. The answer is no. Those auto attacks adding up. You talked about it. Relentless Salvo, even at level 1.
That means that you're going to have to play defensively. And they didn't do that. And they're going in.
There once again. This time Kane's the one that might be in trouble. The waylay on Sir Benedict, but he's just too tanky. He's not only going to survive, he walks it off. He's got his own red boots, Pearl.
Which I really dislike.
Waylay, Sir Benedict, that's a big kill if they get it. And yes, they are. They chase him down, so well played. Finally, some success for Vinicius. And Kane's going for more. He has another Waylay in 3 seconds. There's his Asphyxiate. Vindicator slowing down. Nice job with the Fissure Stun, though.
Let's auto going into Plague.
Why not? It's been 10 seconds. Let's keep going. They're going to Plague Rider initially. Now they turn attention to Kane, but the tower damage, Bensington. Certainly have to respect that, especially as Pearl's running over, but it is too much damage for Kane to handle.
Of course, like Silhouette is kind of jumping a bit back now. Oh, Plague Rider.
Who gets the last hit is a question. Look at Drunken, jumps in on the Silhouette, actually. He wants to go for Silhouette for the kill. The stacker, yes, he gets it. So an eye for an eye, definitely going the way of the Legion.
And while those... Oh, wow, so Force playing super aggressive. He doesn't have the ultimate up.
Pearl.
Oh, top lane bounces.
That's the Plague. Oh, the Plague. Oh, bouncing perfectly between the two. Kraken and Behemoth both evaporate. The Vindicator silence was just too little too late, and now Drunken Master, he's out for blood. He wants to go for more. He goes with Sir Bensington. Vindicator likely to fall as well anyway. So yeah, he wants Bensington to get a big hit right there. One more attack needed maybe. Bottle charges keep it alive for the time being. Can Bensington go for the turn kill? Maybe. Taking the tower damage, doesn't matter. So it missed right there with the Death Lotus, hoping to get a hit on Drunken, but he's a little too slippery. He's too fast, and he just jets on out of there. He's fine.
The burst from those heroes. Because there's not a lot of luck. Oh, Benston jumping.
South Forest, though, he ain't an easy kill. He does have support coming in. He gets a nuke off at the last second, so they do kill South Forest. Bensington forced to fight, though, thanks to Kane. And they turn onto him, and also Behemoth cut down by Drunken Master. So numbers-wise, it is a 2-for-1. Did the RP for it, but now Lord South Forest just runs on it with the invis. Bensington is like, where did my life go? Well, it evaporated thanks to that more certissimo you mentioned. Will anyone oblige? It looks like it is going to be Vindicator. No, silence right as he was going for it. You could tell again he was ready to go for the taunt, but Vindicator silence will save him for now. Lord South Forest mid lane. Behemoth, he's gonna burn, baby, burn. He might live. No, he's dead. That's gonna kill him. Sir Bensington's also in trouble. There's a jumping with Kraken. He's got his blink, so the Plague again, though. AKA the Plague Carrier, bouncing back and forth beautifully.
Oh,
Kraken defensive release. The Kraken will keep alive. Meanwhile, up here, it's Silhouette. Okay, they pick off the Kane, so nice find. That's a buyback. Wow, very early buyback by Kane. He is pissed. He wants to come back in on the fight quickly.
Yeah, a little bit. And I would say like a little bit of an overconfident buyback.
Well, honestly, it's going to maybe pay off. He might get a dual kill here. Yeah, it's coming in maybe on Silhouette. No, he's going to settle for the Behemoth instead. Now, is it enough damage? Of course, with South Forest it is. There's another victory for him. The way they pull in. And now Silhouette needs to be careful swapping back and forth. Staying alive not long enough, though. Sigma cleans it up with a double tap. And let's make it a hat trick when it's all said and done. Nope, never mind. That's actually going to be killed for him.
And the combo naturally is like you use the ultimate so they don't heal at all.
It just enhances the damage that much more, basically. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, the shockwave Behemoth. The desperation right there, just trying to hit anything he can. He eventually melts though. The Drunken Master shows a blade. Vindicator also dead. I mean, Dutch, again, like I said earlier, I hate to say it, but this is just looking like Vinicius is they're just having fun at this point, because they can. They are in absolute dominant control to try to close out the grand finals here and become the tournament champions. And Noah Nugent, you got Silhouette. It's been a great tournament for this team overall. Calling especially. There's the face man. Okay, Kane will die for it actually. They do get the turn, but now Benzington still having to deal with this Drunken, and he's so difficult to deal with all that mitigation kicking in. He's got the mana battery uses as well. Nice swap from Silhouette. Silhouette cuts him down. Okay, so Kalik showing off a bit, gets a double tap and making him pay for diving a little bit too much there. And there's the hat trick. So, you know what? It ain't over yet. But definitely will say that, especially after what just happens right there.
It ain't over. What is it? It ain't over until the fat lady sings?
There you go. That was the one I was going for, yeah. Vindicator. That should be a free kill here. It's a Nightfall coming in. Oh, nice dodge, though. A little bit of a sidestep kicking in. Vindicator's still alive, by the way. May end up dying in the big picture, but South Forest, I can't believe he's still alive. You know, you look at his items, and it's like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
And like, there's
the Dark Lord's presence, the E. Face me. Silhouette might be in trouble.
This is a call and getaway. No, Plague Runner's like, yeah, I'm going to cut him off. I mean, he's doing a hell of a job in this game. Okay. He gets the kill, actually, on Pearl, but it is just too much. Great job by Vinicius collapsing from all angles and making it basically impossible for Silhouette to escape. And they don't know how to stop here on the side of Vinicius. They are really just full throttle. Go, go, go. They have 29 hero kills, not even 20 minutes into the game at this point. I'm sorry. Oh, that's a fine Vindicator. And melts initially to Lord South Forest. He is still alive. South Forest, actually, speaking of melting, you know, this Silhouette, man, I know this is a massive Legion, but yeah, Kola continues to show.
Oh, they want to go for Silhouette? Face me.
Okay, trying to. There's a face me. Silhouette locked down as a result. The shockwave on top, trying to keep him alive. Is it enough? Swapping back and forth. Silhouette remains alive, just barely to jet on out of there. And he does so successfully. Pearl, the only jet so far on the Legion team, but now they're hunting for more. They find Kraken. Eventually run down by the Drunken Master, and that's a Silhouette illusion. Will be killed off eventually. Barely alive. There we go.
And the bounces are just gonna do so much damage there, but sometimes you're just unlucky and they go into like a random direction that you have no control over.
Live and die by the randomness sometimes, but in that case, not as lucky with it. But the tier 3 tower, 25 minutes into the game, already destroyed. And this is going to be the melee and range rack. So you see how they're sitting back. Shockwave still on cooldown for 50 more seconds for Behemoth. I mean, of course, he doesn't even have a blink or anything like that anyways. And well, he is going to be initiated on. There's even more damage for the game now. With that dual victory and the pull in the Waylay, Silhouette's able to avoid as he gets the illusion and trying to keep his distance still, not being crowd controlled hard enough. The illusion spawns and Kalik playing this well so far, and not pursued again is the Drunken Master. They kill the illusion and they kill the real one. He can't teleport to it. Buyback immediately comes out from Kalik though. Already at a point of feeling like they gotta buy back to withstand this onslaught, but it is just too much firepower. It seems like another death on a Kraken right there. And Silhouette just hugging the fountain at this point, but it's 32,000 gold lead. Obviously, with this being potentially the final game, Noah Nugent is still sticking in here, giving it a go, but this one's all about him.
Yeah, and they have like 3 heroes above 550 GPM at this point. So that should probably give you an indication the kind of game this is right now. And honestly, like Silhouette gave them some proper resistance still, but in the end, they just kind of ran them over too efficiently. And
ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in to the HoN Awakening Tournament number 1. Vinicius is your tournament victor. Congratulations to them. Until next time, have a good night.